All right,
Go
man.
sport.
That time of the year.
Oh yeah, football come out.
It's already on. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't call.
You mean American football?
Yes.
Put some respect.
Sorry. And F1 been on break. It's been a rough 2 weeks.
Back next week.
Yeah, but it's like forever. Hurry up.
Chill, F1 fan. No, this man used to clown me all the time for watching F1.
I used to watch F1 back in the day still.
Shut up.
All right.
Sound like
You used to like see it on TV is what happened.
Nah, we never had cable growing up. We had CITN. So they used to do the F1 races 5 a.m. in the morning. It was that or cricket, which is horrible. Sorry, Roach. I know Roach is a cricket one.
That's actually how I got into football, because of CITN.
Yeah, you didn't have no choice, bro. You had to watch what you...
Became a Ricky Williams fan because of that. Goat.
Yeah.
You better be careful.
All right. Sorry, I just kind of...
Actually, I need to bring my Ricky Williams jersey up here one day. I'll bust that on. Just so that, on the next year for 420, even though I don't smoke. I just do it in honor.
None of us do, because it is illegal in the Cayman Islands.
None of us smoke. I speak
I speak for myself, right?
Well, you're fucking talking for them.
You know we're recording, right?
Right. I don't know if Chris know, cause he talking about.
But I don't smoke. Like, I actually don't like the sensation of inhaling smoke.
Same.
That's good to know.
Just make my position known.
So why you promoting people with those?
What about
activities?
you? What about you, Keisha?
Because if
What
they
about
like it, that's
what
not
about
bad.
me? I'm not always up in my personal business.
Personal business now? Oh.
Personal business, not always been my personal business.
You ever tried cigarettes?
Have I ever? Yes.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Disgusting.
No, I didn't like it.
And they gave me a head rush too.
I smoked for like 4 months, I think it was before.
A cigarette?
Yeah, well, like I did cigarettes for 4 months.
Like a single one?
I would take it one puff, cut it off, and come back to it next day, light it again.
Me and you on Thursday. Me and you, yeah.
No, I did it for 4 months, and then I couldn't finish a half of rugby, and then I quit cold turkey so I could get my win back. I was like 15.
Okay,
so we forgive.
you got bad lungs or like just in general? Like, 15 supposed to be healthy.
Yeah, but I was, I guess, smoking.
You have asthma?
Not exactly.
Okay. No, that's the only reason. I'm trying to think like.
No, it's just cigarette smoke is bad for you like that, bro. You know?
I'll
I smoke a little hookah.
Nah,
And back then, can you imagine cigarettes were like $3.75, something like that?
Chris, you kind
For a
of
pack?
You kind of weak.
I hear they're like $12 now.
Chris,
That's crazy.
our forefathers was steering tankers
Yeah.
at 13, smoking packs a day, bro.
No, my,
Couldn't finish a half of rugby.
no, my old man.
What? You wasn't Benson and Hedges special filter?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Hear you?
B&H.
That's,
Or the-
that's
what
the
was-
Cayman National brand of cigarettes.
What
You
was
know
the,
more than me,
what was
Pop.
the one that tastes like
Out of
tastes
my
like,
jurisdiction.
tastes like peppermint?
I don't know nothing about
I
cigarettes.
never
There was one that kind of was like that, but I quit all that years ago. I never liked the sensation.
Yo, do people still smoke Benson and Hedges?
You are asking
You don't see
the
them?
wrong crowd.
You know, see them Westman?
He said, "Do not get me started on you, Keisha."
What?
Stop
I
it.
just said it. I
We
smoke
ju-
hookah and
I
whatever.
haven't even started
don't smoke
recording yet.
cigarettes.
Keisha, see your Westman out there smoking B&H?
My Westman is.
You Westman?
I don't have no. Oh, because I was like my Westman. I like what?
Nah, they do.
Oh, I keep to myself and I pay the business mind in my car. I don't got time to watch.
You don't be hanging out with your Westman out by Bada.
No, I go straight to my yard.
They do.
But
Roth,
Bada
they, do
around the corner for you, know?
they do Rothmans.
You don't hear me? I keep my hair
They
straight.
do what?
They do Rothmans.
Oh,
Remember that robbery in Westbury?
yeah.
And that's how we got him. It was like, yeah, the pocket Rothmans.
Oh, wow.
But I see some of them, man, they go hard with it still. They just bite the tobacco, get the Rizzler, and just make their own with no filter, like raw.
Amy shaking her head. She like, yeah.
Yo, that's a different level.
Mommy.
All right. Let me. Can we introduce the pod? Let's. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you were waiting for.
I wait on you. You go ahead. Look in the camera and do it.
Hi guys, welcome to the Link Up podcast. This is episode 171. I'm here with the normal suspects to my left. I also have one guest, so we'll start with her first.
Who's to your right?
Excuse me.
Who's to your right?
There's nobody. Didn't you hear me just say
You're not gonna big
my
up-
regulars
you're
to
not
my
big up Todd?
left? Big up Todd on the soundboard every time. Anyways, back to introducing our guest, Amy. Welcome.
I'm back.
Hey, thank you. Was that good enough?
Nah, you doing? Keep going.
Because I'm like,
Ask me some questions. Go ahead. You doing good?
oh, okay. Well, we're starting with Amy first. I'll
Okay.
get to you.
All right. Cool.
Amy, thank you for joining us again. How was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty good, actually.
What did you
Normally
get up
it's
to?
Pretty busy and exhausting, but it wasn't too bad. Sunday, Sunday I just had family over. Just hang out with the family. It was actually a horrific, stressful time. You know, when you're like, yeah, we're gonna get all the kids together. We're gonna have the neighbors' kids come over, and everyone's gonna cook something and bring something, and then it's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, food's not here, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Okay, you know, all the food's here. And the kids are screaming, running around. You know, someone spills their barbecue chicken on the carpet.
Yeah.
Good times. By the end of the time, you know,
Chris had to hold his seat.
Like,
I was gonna ask what kind of food it was.
Good cooked food.
Mac and cheese.
Rice and beans.
Rice and beans.
All right. We start off with raw food.
You already know what I mean.
It was good though. I mean, you know, spending time doing what matters. It's the type of time that at the end you're like, we're never doing this again.
And then you forget and then you do it again.
And then you do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I stopped telling myself that. I love the rush of it, the chaos of it. Like, my family knows, for all intents and purposes, I am the family manager. So all things are done through me, and the family dinners, photo shoots, all of that. So like, I work myself up and I be like, oh, and then when it's actually happening, I'm like, oh, I love this, the chaos, put it together. So yeah, it's fun.
Sick.
It is fun because then I get to be in control. That's the one thing that my family will actually allow me to be like. They have an actual name for me when I get into that. Like,
Oh, what's that? We need to know.
I guess it depends. Like, so for example, when
I'll call
we're
her. It's
on
okay.
vacation,
I'll just ask her.
like I apparently have an attitude, so they call it vacation Nikita.
You have an attitude?
You apparently have
what
an
they say?
attitude.
Oh.
Are you by any chance an oldest daughter?
I am the eldest daughter.
See that? You see that? Your oldest thing.
She believes her life is a privilege. The golden road is laid out in front of her wherever she goes.
So are you bossy to the other ones that are younger than you?
Is
It
she
depends.
bossy?
It depends.
Stop
Especially,
lying.
especially if I know, like I right. But no, well, right now I'm fighting with my brother who is 11 months.
What you vexing with him for?
No, not vex. I'd be like, we got to fight for seniority because he be telling people he older than me just for the simple fact that he taller than me. So when you look at him, you would think that, but no, I was born first.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, he older. Yeah, that
Oh
makes
my
sense.
God.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You're the patriarchy, so I'm
Be
not
pulling that
co-signing
card. I'm
that.
the eldest child.
I have to. I be like, I never my second child and you want me to come second place? No, sir.
Damn.
Yeah, I like to pull that one out ever so often.
Top two. I'm not number two.
Top two, not
I'm
two.
the youngest of 4, so I know an eldest sister when I see one.
You're the baby? Oh.
What's the age gap?
They're all 2 years apart, and then I'm 4 years from the last one. Yeah, so for my eldest, I'm like 8 years.
Shout out to Casey.
Yeah.
I saw you doing a battle in the comments of your last episode here. How did you do? How did you feel?
I felt great about it. I never started, but I'll finish it. That's for sure. I'm back, so they got enough engagement on my video to bring me back. So your haters are your footstool.
Did you get any personal DMs?
Did I? No, I don't think so.
Oh, you mean from the episode you did with us?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, at least y'all kept it clean, kept it in the comments.
I almost never get personal.
Appreciate
DMs,
y'all.
I'll be honest. Everyone's really loud in the comments. I would actually love that because I actually like having challenging conversations. I wouldn't mind someone challenging me, but it's kind of like most of the comments are just like people trolling.
Right.
Boring. Like, give me a good argument.
Nothing.
I know there are good arguments. I know the good arguments that go against my case.
Nothing
Yeah.
gets people riled up like religion, bro.
Yeah.
So I was just saying, you fighting one of God's battles, bro. The way you be in there fighting in the comments, I'm like, hats off to because, yeah.
Oh yeah, I would burn everything down.
Same.
And I got time for it.
I won't be rude to anybody, but if you're rude to me, I'll be rude back.
Keisha,
And I stand on what I say. So it's kind of like you're not going to get in the comments and like start talking shit. I stand on what I say, so I'm going to back it.
Keisha, what? Chris?
you say you want to burn it down?
No, I say if it was me, I would burn everything down. That'd be my first thing, just catch it on fire.
You were chilling when people were on your case?
Yeah,
For your
because it
795
is
or whatever.
literally social media. What you gonna do? Kill me for my opinion? That's my opinion. You can't fight me for how I feel.
But how much you were itching to respond?
Oh, fuck.
I was well. I was-
Come on
I was-
now.
I wanted to, but then I had to like think about it and be
Did you
real
pick up-
about it. And I was like, this don't make no sense. I like
Did you
this is
pick
how
up the
I
phone?
feel. No matter how I would want to fight to defend my point, like why I already said what I said, so I stand behind it. If anything now, like people see me actually out in the street and they'll come to me about that clip and whatever, but like not in a negative way. They come and they like, I understand where you're coming from, and and I like that when people actually use their cognitive thinking skills to deep dive what it is that we said and not go by a 30-second video. Like actually watch the video, get the context, and then come talk to me. But
You know
don't
they're
come
not
talk
gonna
to
do
me
that.
after a 30-second clip. Then we don't have nothing to talk about. There's nothing to discuss.
I mean, you know, it's
plain
the name of the game, bro.
Is it?
They just move on to the next one.
Exactly.
Yeah, you learned that.
And I move on to the next one too. So to your question, like, yes, I did want to, but because we're on the platform.
When you go single.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
When we are on our platform, it just water off a duck's back because that's my opinion and that's what I stand on.
Yeah.
When I was looking at it, I was like, you know that meme first time?
Oh no, I didn't
don't know what
even
I mean?
I didn't even feel no way about it. Not until y'all highlighted it. For me, I wasn't watching it or whatever. Like it didn't matter to me. And not till Anna highlighted was like, oh, you making numbers? I could care less. I still stand on what I said today. Not working for what is that? Not working for $6.25. So sorry.
$8.75.
Whatever the minimum wage is, not working for it. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, you're not working for it, no.
Yeah.
I was never working for it.
Speaking of comments, man, but you know, people really choose to, I don't know, well, you say cognitive abilities.
I'll say this. I realize that when you say something that the masses don't agree with because it's a sore point to them, they're almost projecting that on you. And because you don't think like them, it's like, oh, you are the bad person, you saying the wrong thing or whatever. But it's like, no, I have my own thoughts, my own opinions. If I would like to think this way, then we will have to agree to disagree. But just like you're entitled to your opinion, I'm entitled to mine, and this is mine. And these are the reasons why I don't agree. But you can't just force me to think the way that you think because you think your way is right. All of that is subjective.
Yeah.
Girl, you can't have no opinions, John. Hey, yo, you talking about doing
Let me
hold on one second.
big up somebody with minimum wage.
Who?
I want to big up Brian Braggs. I used to own the arcade back
Bro,
in the
this
day.
one,
He paid me $7 an hour when I was 16 years old back in like 2000 to work it out.
1960.
You hear where Anna goes back.
But I'm just saying. But
That'd be my point in
I'm
that,
just
Anna.
saying- I'm
I
just
cannot
saying, he
work
paid
for
me
$8.75 in 2026. I feel like I need to put that
Keisha, let me finish my
part
talk.
on it.
Keisha, let me
No,
finish
because I don't know
talking.
why you bring that part up again about minimum wage. So maybe let's put that out
if
there.
You would know
I
if you let
am
me
not
finish.
working for $8.75
I'm not talking
in
about you.
2026.
Okay,
right.
Keisha, we got it. Keisha's not working for $8.75. Where the cameras? Keisha's not working for $8.75 in 2022. Got it. All right, cool.
That
Sorry.
wasn't the point I'm making.
Yeah, go ahead.
So why are we going back there? Why are we
If you
bigging up
would-
the minimum wage?
Keisha, you got two of these.
Get to it.
Two of them.
Get to it.
Use them.
You still taking forever to get there.
Because I would have been done by now.
Y'all want to talk? Y'all got something going on? You got to talk about that?
Big up Brian Braggs. Hired me in 2000 to work at the arcade one summer for a couple of weeks for $7 an hour. He was a very good employer because I'm saying a lot of employers would just go for, you know, the $3, $4 an hour. He didn't have to, but he was paying, which back then, $7 an hour was a very good wage. Right? It's not about minimum. It's just about he was paying a wage that someone could actually do things on. Especially for me as a kid. I was balling that summer.
We heard.
So I'm just saying, big him up.
You big him up already?
Enlarge him up for that.
You big him up already? This is not the first time we heard that. I thought you were going to say something new. You've said that already.
She got it out for you today.
we never just talked about your 875 before.
Hey.
But it was relevant in the context that we were
Look at Paul
talking
shaking
about.
his head in the
So
back.
I had to say what I had to say.
But
Yours
yo,
is just a random.
I was gonna say that.
Like, it was a random. Mine was relevant to the topic. Anyways, moving on. Back to Amy. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Let me move on to Christopher. Christopher, now is your time. You're in the
She
hot
calling me by your government name.
I big up my boy Josh, probably listening in the shower.
Ooh.
Big up my girl Candice, long time listener.
You violent.
Hold on.
I told him I was gonna big him up.
Nah, but hold on.
He hailed me up,
But
and said,
people-
"Yo, I listen to you all the time.
But people-
when I'm in the shower in the morning, I'm listening to you guys." So I said, I'm gonna large you up.
Okay.
Nah.
All right.
Josh in the shower, big yourself up, getting ready for work.
Nah, fam.
So-
Don't be listening to us in the show, yo. Nah, please.
Why not?
Just shut up. You
I
gotta listen to a podcast in the shower.
I was going to say, I listen to us in the
Shut
shower.
You out here with this old stupidness. You listen to us in the shower, man. Shut up.
You want to hear Chris' voice while you in the show?
I don't have a choice. That's how I got proof for you.
Listen in the car.
Proof watch. Sorry.
Sorry, Amy. It's summertime, you know. I wanted to say real quick about the comments because again, it never ceases to amaze me when people jump to one particular thing in the clip and then run with it. So Chris the other day you did an interview with the Honorable Catherine Wilkes, Ebanks Wilkes.
Somebody said something?
Well, we were talking about Benson and Hedges earlier, and that's a segment of that's on
the vapes.
They get upset about the vapes.
What people say about the vapes?
Well,
I didn't even read, sorry.
All right. So anyway, she mentioned about disposable vapes.
Right.
And the landfill.
Right.
And the issue of fires.
Right.
Because disposable vapes have
the battery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you only getting a couple puffs off of them, a couple thousand puffs. You throwing away batteries in the landfill on a regular basis.
Correct.
They were upset, bro. They didn't watch the clip that we posted. They was on some go deal with the real issues.
That is a real issue.
Well,
yeah, like
the dump is an issue, and they
y'all up here and said you're going to die in 2 years from lung cancer or whatever it may be. And they would still be in the comments complaining. Yeah. Deal with real.
Yeah, but what about the traffic? Yeah, what about the traffic?
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, I think the thing is that they may not understand what's actually happening with the dump. A lot of people just assume that because it hasn't been fixed, that it's not trying to be fixed. I mean,
but Chris,
the government's in a position now where, for whatever reason, we're not going to rehash it, but they're pulling out of the deal that they had with DART, and they're still pulling out of that deal. So nothing can be done until they pull out that deal and renegotiate a new one. So that's why they can't do nothing with the dump now, because they're trying to sort out whatever agreement and negotiations and payouts and whatever, who gets what, hopefully by the end of the year. And then next year they can renegotiate, and whoever gets the bidding gets the bidding.
Well, that sounds like we don't care about the dump to me.
What do you mean?
Because why are we waiting for all the, like, the dump is a problem now. So
but
why are we waiting for all of these
there's money on the line
and whatever?
Because they can't do anything.
But at
until
what
they pull
point?
out.
So at what point are they gonna wait for it to
But Keisha,
get to for them to actually say, all right, well, this is what we do.
You just can't do something. You can't have a contract in place and not settle that contract and then start another one
while something else is pending.
But then there has to be a point where we draw the line to be like
legally they can't do that.
All right, but in the meantime, I'm telling you, disposable vapes might have to come off the market. And people didn't like
it's not might, it's coming off the market.
People are panicking. It's like, go deal with something more important, or go deal with traffic, go deal with whatever. And it's like, we're telling you this is an issue for us that can potentially cause fires.
What actually surprised me is that there was somewhere in the article where it was saying that minors right now could just go buy a vape.
I didn't know.
There's no legislative that says that. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, they're making the limit
to 18, I think it is.
So that any minors can't buy. They're making that legal now.
But that's crazy. Like, why when they put that on the market, why was that not implemented? Because a 10-year-old can't go buy a cigarette.
Exactly.
Well, so if you guys go back and listen to the interview I had with the Minister of Health,
take a plug.
She goes and talks about this at length, why the laws were out of date, why they needed to be updated. The whole interview was about her revamping and updating the health bill, and it covers all of these questions that we may have right now.
Mm.
Yeah, but we asking you, Chris.
So you did the interview, right? So you should be able to
gave you the plug.
Tell us, Chris.
I just gave you the plug.
Our listeners
now go give that interview. What?
They listening now. You want them to stop this episode to go listen and then come back? Give us a little synopsis.
I just did.
There you go.
The health bill was old and outdated.
I'm a lot.
She took it upon herself and whoever else in the ministry to update it and bring it current. But for whatever reason, it wasn't updated before. I can't tell you why.
Nah, but you telling me at the end of the day, bro, we have people who were running convenience stores, gas stations or whatever, and a minor was coming up there and they weren't checking IDs to sell them.
Some places probably not.
That's what I'm saying. That's disgusting.
It shouldn't take legislation to do that. You never
bought alcohol.
See, and I like to talk about common sense. That to me would seem like common sense.
We would send somebody to go do it. I've never bought underage.
But that would seem to be common sense, not to sell to a minor. But see, I tell them all the time, common sense, not common.
People taking the money, I get it. And one of the comments I laughed about disposable vapes was, what about banning single-use plastics and the bottled water? One business owner was quoted in the Compass as saying it. That why they're going after bottled waters. And it's like, bro, are you missing the fact that the disposable vapes contain lithium batteries in it? Mm-hmm. The plastic water bottles is another problem. Yes, that's an issue.
People only hear what they want to hear.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And I was like, yo,
And then some people just want to be contrarians for the sake of being contrarians.
I get it too. They're also protecting their business because only God knows how much, you have smoke shops, vape shops.
So shut that down.
Addiction sells.
Addiction sells, yeah. Like I'm still amazed at the amount of like liquor stores in certain areas in the hood and the corners. Like,
If you can make a disposable vape without no batteries, then go for it. How about that?
I look at Chris' face.
Go for it.
Not you enabling the problem.
Well, I know it can't happen, so. By the end of the day, that's the issue.
Is the batteries in them?
It's the volume, right? Because all of she's not.
That's what I'm saying.
The government's not getting rid of vapes. Period. You can still buy vapes, the ones that are reusable. Those will still be on the market. You can still ship those in. It's just the one-time use vapes that is the issue. Because they've become an eyesore as well, right? You see them scattered out and on the beach and when you're walking and whatever. So.
Yeah, but have you had black ice yet though? It's fire. I'm just playing. The flavors, bro. People be wild.
Black ice?
I wanted them. I don't know. I'm making those. I don't know.
I think that's gum.
No, there's one of them called that.
You can tell I don't smoke.
How's you?
Because I have people around me who smoke them, so of course I'm going to take note of them.
But it's become
over here.
It's become very problematic in society though, especially with you have these 10, 11, 12-year-olds that are vaping. And they're becoming heavily addicted. And especially with the flavored vapes, that those are the ones that are particularly dangerous because they contain certain compounds that are extremely cancerous and can cause other chronic lung issues.
So let me hear vape real quick. Let's light up on it.
Not to mention like social issues. I mean, you're going to talk about, let's focus on the bigger issues. Maybe that is one of them. It's addiction, the addiction itself.
Yeah.
There's so many people here that struggle with addiction and do not know it. It's actually insane. The rates of like drunk driving and DUIs that happen here. I know we're talking about vaping, but addiction all the same.
Just substances in general.
Yeah, like there's tons of substance abuse here.
So if you're teaching children from an early age that it's okay to have an addiction, that's only going to lead to, as Amy said, further social issues because alcoholism, other gateway drugs to do harder drugs, like it can cascade down. Not saying that's everybody.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not going to be the majority, but at the end of the day.
But with our kids in particular, bro, we got to get them a fighting chance because they're up against so much as is. So we can remove some barriers or remove some barriers, hide some barriers to
and they're still developing.
Where the DARE program is when you need it? I was scared to death. I said, where is the DARE program when you need it? That's why I don't smoke cigarette now, because I was scared to death.
You don't smoke cigarettes?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I've never smoked it. I never even tried.
I mean, I tried it once, but.
Nah, that's thing, bro. You can't be in a crowd with people and girls.
Not even your breath, but like just people who smoke like the cigarette when they go out of the office and come back, like it just lingers.
Hold on, let me say this real quick though. Not the listeners that listen to us and smoke cigarettes. We like y'all, okay? So let me just clarify that. But the other ones, don't. They be out the car hanging out, trying to, you know what I mean? And they come back around and it's just following them in the office.
Well, I mean, New Zealand took an interesting approach to cigarette sales, where they did a hard stop in terms of anybody born after this year. These are the people that are grandfathered in to allow to buy cigarettes. Anybody that's born after that, you cannot buy cigarettes. So eventually they will have a smoke-free society.
Yeah. What happened?
Like we talking long term.
Well, because you won't be able to bring
to
in
purchase
cigarettes.
it. Yeah,
fair enough. That's pretty cool. There's some Nordic countries. I can't remember which one it is. I feel like it's Denmark or Netherlands or something like that. And the way that they tackled like harder drugs is they actually legalized it. So they completely legalized it so that people were overdosing and stuff like that. You can buy the drugs from the government, but you have to sign something and you have to do it within like
there's a zone.
Their facility.
Okay.
You use their needles, you use their whatever. They will give you like
the needles is the big part too
and stuff like that. But you have to sign up and attend like rehabilitation classes in order to get it.
Yeah, I'd quit.
For real, because if I got too hard.
Honestly, you had to go start government department to go buy your drugs, yo.
Excuse me?
And then they're like, you gotta go sit right here in this little area. Let me watch you do it. Sign up. Nah, I'd be like, yeah, no.
They said it worked. It's reduced. It's like
does.
You know why? Shame is free.
Yep.
Nobody don't
Yeah.
be shamed.
I mean, some years back, Singapore used to put a stamp in your passport,
Drugs.
and
It
was a
drug
big
infestation.
it was a big red stamp. And when you go through immigration, it's a big red stamp in your passport, and it says drug trafficking penalized by death.
Oh my god.
That'll do it.
Where you say I must go? Where I mustn't go? That's a no-fly list for me. That on the floor. No-fly.
You plan on shipping drugs?
No, but the way that it's so
Singapore.
they
don't
catch
play
you
with-
with a cigarette and they talking about drug trafficking. Like
No, not cigarettes. Talking about drugs,
No,
like
I know,
actual
I'm
drugs.
just-
So, but chewing gum is illegal too. You can't chew gum.
As it
Oh, I
should be.
thought you couldn't just litter like
Well,
they were
nasty.
throwing it out with a boy that got caned and stuff back in the day.
Yeah, they give him a flogging.
Yeah.
What a flogging.
Yeah.
We should bring that back.
I would also say enough man
back
down
the
here.
flogging?
right up by town hall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
man.
right out in Hero Square.
Yeah.
We gotta start with the pedos and the sex offenders
Yes.
first. They first on my
And then the deadbeats.
Everybody coming to watch you get your 10 lashes.
No, I'm not coming to watch.
Yeah, people
I'll
would
pay
wa-
for
people-
capital
people-
punishment,
Nah,
but I'm not
You
coming
can
to
live
watch.
stream the lashes.
People would watch it.
I'm not gonna watch, but I'll pay.
They hired Chris and I to host it.
Live from Hero Square. Old Johnny Boy is getting his lashes for chewing that gum.
Yeah. He had a piece of Wrigley's.
I don't think he's going to make it to 10, boys. His knees looking weak.
We gonna be right there calling 6, 7. But yo, people are twisted. We laugh about it, but the thing about like Coliseum, people pay to go see that.
Oh,
bro.
I'll
What do you
report
mean?
live
Even-
from the
even
crowd.
Back in the day, the beheadings at the gallows, or not the gallows, the guillotine.
Oh yeah.
And even the gallows, the hanging.
Or when they
People
used to,
would all
like,
gather around and watch
Pull
that.
you apart.
Imagine, and then people look at the world today and they're like, "Oh, it's getting so bad."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we
we
always
used to
were.
watch people's heads get cut off.
Literally.
Like, what?
And then go back to like nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they say the kids too. The kids would be there. They'd be watching. Yeah.
Public execution was a thing.
I have a question.
Dumb.
So, the youth council did like a panel discussion, and it was around child safeguarding.
Was that pizza and policies
It was
or something?
pizza and policies.
That was cool. That was good.
Yeah, we do it every year.
How so?
So there was a comment in the crowd at the very end, and somebody was, a lot of it was around protecting kids, avoiding it, and then somebody brought up, I was really glad that they brought this up. They brought up the perpetrator, because no one had brought up the perpetrator yet, and how, the perpetrator needs forgiveness and rehabilitation, and it's an important part of the conversation that hadn't been brought up. So I'm glad that they did.
It is
I
important.
wasn't really able to flesh out or get into it much because it was kind of towards the end, but do you think that like child rapists can be rehabilitated?
Well, I think that's a question for a criminal psychologist to answer. I mean, they have programs because eventually people have to reintegrate in society unless you plan on either killing them or keeping them in prison till they die. They have a term that they're going to serve and they're going to be back out in society. So whether you like it or not, this is the system that we have.
So it's not a question of if they can or can't. It's setting them up as much as possible.
We're obligated as a society to do our best to rehabilitate people. That's the whole point of prison. We're supposed to shift from the idea of punishment and in terms of helping people become better. Because unless we're going to give them sentences where they no longer see the light of day again, if they are coming back out, then we should be doing our best to make sure when they come back out, they can become a part of society. Now, how you handle that, I don't know.
And to not reoffend. Yeah.
So
Yeah, of course. I mean, I would agree with that. Obviously, if they're coming back out, you have to do some type of rehabilitation. But
what that takes, I don't know.
just like, how can you do something like that and then be rehabilitated? I just don't
I don't know.
understand it. Like, I can't understand that.
We have criminal psychologists here that handle these kinds of things and handle this kind of rehabilitation.
But
it would be nice to probably get.
But I think the answer Amy wanted was a no. Basically.
I mean,
He gave you the PC answer.
Well, it's the truth.
I think it's a really good point what he said. You know,
because we want to say lock them away and throw away the key, but they're gonna get 6, 8, whatever, 10, 12 years. So they're gonna be back out, whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
Right? Whether we agree with it or not, that's the system that we have.
Yeah.
So you would hope there are things in place so that when they come back out, they don't do this again.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's dangerous to have such an emphasis on harsh penalties and not having a holistic approach of how to prevent these things from happening. So maybe that's your registry, your psychologist, these different things. The idea that most people have when they get outraged, they say, "Oh my God, I only got 3 years, 4 years." Nah, we need to go, 25 years, 35, lock them up or whatever, castrate them. That's fine, but that's not the full.
Of course. Doesn't solve the problem. It's still
That's
happening.
not solving the problem, bro. And you still got, to be honest, I like what Black Box is doing, Alric is doing with Black Box Insights or whatever. I had to shut the website. I had to close the website the other day because
It gets
it was
deep,
so
man.
it was so many child abuse and sexual assault cases, and I'm like, all right, whatever we doing isn't working. And I know we can't name the people because of the children that may be involved. I know there's MOSH protocols, whatever, but it's a lot, bro. So whatever we're doing is not working. So we need to go above and beyond now to do something different. We had to have reform in that respect.
During your session, I don't know what was exactly discussed, but was there an idea of what some of the precursors or what kind of causes some of these things or what makes people vulnerable?
Yeah, we talked a lot about how a lot of kids become vulnerable when they have insecure relationships with their parents and in the family structure itself. If the kids feel insecure in their home, that makes them more vulnerable to attaching and being groomed by other people because they're seeking safety, they're seeking acceptance, they're seeking love from other people. And so that can increase their chances of being groomed. So that was definitely a key one. And something that came up was also not having safe third spaces for young people to spend time in. Because if you're at home all day or a lot of young people, I lived in a neighborhood and kids as young as 6 and 7 were just home alone from 3 to 5:30. They're just alone. A 6-year-old. Or they're coming knocking on our door. Can I use your phone because I'm locked outside my house. I need to call. They're in primary school. They're not even in year 6. They're in year 4. They're in year 5. They're in year 3. They're left home alone on the street. We had a neighbor, we had a neighbor's kid, right? He used to be outside playing with the kids. And so we'd be nice to them. If they fall down, get a Band-Aid, kind of took them in a little bit. But before we had formed a relationship with them, they would just walk into random people's houses. They had no one taught them, you have to knock.
Yeah.
No one
Just
taught.
open the door and go make themselves a sandwich.
One time we were at work and we had a roommate who was with us. The kid walked in her house, went up the stairs and walked into her bedroom. And she was like, "What? Who are you?" No, but that's,
they don't. Yeah, they
can
don't.
you
They
imagine
understand,
I can't.
It's one thing if you're in your own home and you're left alone and there's your caregiver is an unsafe person, because that's most often the case. It's normally a family member or a close relative or friend or someone that has access to the child, the coach, someone that's being trusted with the child, obviously, who has the most access to them. But that child literally could have been is literally walking into strangers' homes. You're literally setting your child up to be.
Yeah.
One wrong home.
Yeah.
It's sad that we have to think like that we're a community now that we don't feel safe with other people. But for back in the day, everyone's door was open. Everybody knew everybody. It was a community, but now
it was still going on then.
I was gonna say you looking at back then.
I would, yeah, but I think
everybody had that.
If anything, it was more rampant then because smaller community, so everybody knew everybody, so it was easier to get away with.
I think
I digress.
That's alarming too. You look back at people who I don't know the stats, so don't quote me on that, but the amount of people that you knew growing up or whatever that had an encounter with someone that molested them or touched them in an inappropriate way.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Most people don't know I can't speak
I was
for
gonna say
men,
that.
but I don't know anyone except for myself who has not been sexually molested, harassed, or raped personally. Like most women, friends, like anybody, like they have a story. I mean, I've been sexually harassed, but I guess maybe I'm downplaying it. I think I've been sexually harassed, but I haven't been sexually abused.
That's another thing too. Like people don't realize what actually happened to
What
them
is it?
when they
Yeah.
were 7 and playing by their cousin's house, and you know they got touched in a whatever way or whatever. So you mentioned something that, you know, as we continue to grow the population, as we continue to just overdevelop and whatnot, the after school program, that was one of the reasons why you had to have the after school program.
YMCA, you talking?
Well, YMCA administers it on behalf of the government, but the government had a problem. You had young kids who were left unattended.
Oh, okay.
They're
Yeah.
vulnerable, they're at risk. I know Michael Miles used to talk about this in his previous post as a, I think it was like an at-risk coordinator or whatever. But we here now. So the after school program, that's going to stay in effect. We're going to pay that as taxpayers because one of the benefits is that you have you have kids who are now supervised between the hours of 3
To 6.
and 6. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully keeping them out of harm's way.
Yeah. That's another conversation. But anyway, but that's a great, you know.
What's that? Go ahead.
Well, I think a lot of kids are sitting in after school programs on their laptops.
That's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, that's fine.
You sure?
I'd rather them be there than to be in so-and-so's house or going through the bedroom.
Have you seen, like, a lot of those laptops do not have restrictions on them. I personally have seen a situation where a child was in the classroom on their laptop looking at nude photos during class. Little kids.
But to your point, whether they supervise or not, they can do whatever they want to do. But to Vic's point, having a controlled environment,
I guess,
is what we would prefer that over them being left alone. You got to pick your battle.
I guess you're right. You're right.
You got one lesser evil over the next.
So and I'm gonna show you some bail too, because my son has a laptop too, and I'm like when I saw him on the Roblox or whatever, and I'm like, what are you doing? This is for like education and blah blah. Let's just say that if you got 30 kids in school with laptops, 27 of them are not looking at porn.
Right. Because they know that there's
always going to be the one-off. There's going to be the couple stories where it happens. The kids are looking at something they're supposed to be looking at. So I agree with you there. We need to have safety measures in place to have sites and things restricted or blocked and whatnot. Because for me, I didn't like that he can go on regular YouTube on the laptop.
It's horrible.
Because it has an internet browser, just type in whatever and whatever. So I'm with you on that. We can tighten that up.
My son's so scarred with that laptop. I didn't know that he could do any of that with it because he literally only uses it for schoolwork.
Keisha, Todd, give us me.
No, I mean, but I'm telling you.
I personally...
He has an iPad, so I guess he probably, and a phone, so he probably does his personal stuff, but he don't do it on his laptop.
So cute, your eldest sister, daughter.
I am not so cute. I am telling you from my perspective.
JoJo hitting 0-0 on the remote, bro. Get back real quick.
I don't have parental guide on because I trust my son enough. I don't have that shit on. So, and we don't have cable, so I don't need to do all of that.
I was watching One Bottle After Another. I finally decided to watch that.
What is that about?
With Leo. You know someone, Chris? Or no?
I know you talking. I haven't seen it.
Oh, all right, never mind. Okay.
But that's so random.
And no, because I was gonna tell you anyway. The parent was like, "Yo, my child don't have a cell phone," and we adamant we don't have a cell phone.
The new Toy Story talked about technology and the way that we use and interact with it. I haven't seen it, but I heard people talking about it, how relevant it is to our time now.
Yeah, it's like all the kids have iPads, so they stop playing with their toys.
So
all the toys are like abandoned. They have to like...
Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's
we all went to watch that, The kids loved it because they don't have any devices at all.
The kids don't have no devices?
No.
I wish you could be up here to talk to Vicky now, because when I up here and I trying to
Her kids
have
are
my
young. The
parent
kids are
martyr,
young.
hear me, I be a
Young, how
martyr
young?
for the parents.
Hers is a
My
teenager.
son is 15.
So we're telling
But they
her
try and
that.
act like
He
they
doing
try and act
something,
like
yeah.
I don't have him under control. He's my son at the end of the
Your
day.
son got a burner in
I
the
know.
bag. He got the burner cell
Where the
phone.
burner,
One
where the
big
burner
boy.
going come from? No, let's be real. Where the burner going come from? Because these children do have jobs. These phones are 1,000 plus. So
Kids
where
can be
is the money
resourceful,
coming
you know.
from?
Kids ever, yo, you know,
Resourceful how?
Kids can be
Anna still not
resourceful.
answer my question. Where is
Getting
the
her
phone gonna come
upset.
from?
Yes.
Where is the phone gonna come? No, because y'all like to spew these stupid rhetoric.
we used to trade things. We used to buy things. We used
Yeah,
to do all kind of.
nobody not doing that now.
We
Just
used to
like
get
trade
free lunch
anything.
tickets and sell the free lunch tickets. Like we were hustling.
There's no free lunch ticket. You see, it's a different age. Like,
All right, bro.
I'm using it as an example. I'm just saying.
but that's my point.
If you
spewing these rhetorics that don't
if
make
you
sense.
bought me X and I didn't like X after a period of time, my friend wanted X. We gonna swap. What you have? All right, cool. We switch. We trade.
You cannot trade iPads.
he
If
got some-
Josiah come home with somebody iPad, me
Yeah.
he getting it.
All right, he good.
So
He got some iPhone 5 at home somewhere, burning it under the mattress. Yo, come on, yo.
Somebody had an old retired phone. He
anyway, so stop spewing those rhetorics, because like I said, the children now swapping iPads and
that
laptops
Snapchat running
and
hot.
all of that stuff. So yeah.
Burning right now.
I'm not saying that I put my head on the chopping block for my son. Obviously, he not in my care 24/7, so I can't speak to everything that he do. But for the most part, I know I've equipped him with the knowledge that he should know how to carry himself when me and his father are not around. That's all I'll say.
And that's
Yeah,
the next
that's
point.
important. That's
Education on all those things is super important too. That's another thing that would be a preventative measure, is teaching kids what does grooming look like? What is sexual abuse? Like, what is the age of consent?
16.
Kids should know that.
16,
An adult.
16.
Kids need to know that. Because
Why you-
Can't consent
why
to
you
nothing
think-
at 16. You're a child.
That's the law. I'm telling
Stop
you.
spewing that
it's a law, but
rhetoric.
it shouldn't.
It's not
But
rhetoric,
that don't
it's the
make
law.
sense.
It's
That
not
law don't
right,
make
though.
sense.
You can disagree with it, but that's the law.
No, but that
You
doesn't
can
make
disagree
sense.
with it.
What
and
doesn't
you can
make
also
sense?
try
How
to
are you
make it
giving
change.
consent?
But what I'm
Something
saying is
you're not-
you said teach them the age of consent. That is
No, I
literally
agree.
the
I
legal
agree.
age of consent.
You can't make
can't argue.
decisions for yourself, but then you could give consent to sex. That don't make sense. And under the
Well, you
idiots
can
for accepting
acknowledge
that.
that that's the age of consent and also disagree that that should be the age of
I
consent.
don't feel safe, guys.
Do you guys think that it's appropriate for the age of consent to be 16?
No, they're still children.
Because they're really quiet.
Oh, no. I used to work with you young people. Nah, 16, they don't know nothing at 16. They think they know everything. They're not prepared. No. But I remember learning that too with like the boys and girls home here, where when you look at juvenile offenders, the boys are getting in trouble for things like weed.
I mean, you sending
Doing
kids off.
crimes.
You sending kids off to college at 16.
Even now, I don't.
But that
when I was
psych and all that.
when I used to do
Talking about the side effect is for people that need to. Isn't like
No, I'm saying that's where they did the whole reshuffling of the education system
No, but I'm
in
talking
order
about
to
if
catch
you-
those younger people.
if you go to prep or Catholic, you graduate. You can leave and go to straight to university at 16.
15, 15.
But the
so when I-
catchment age is different now, is what I'm trying to explain to you.
nah, you can still do it. You can still do it.
No, as in they're not allowing children to get into school until they're 5. They're not allowing children to be 4 anymore, so they're not getting out at 16.
Oh, okay. That's what you're saying.
I could be mute for the rest of it.
I
Because
still-
every time I try to say something,
No.
Anna looking at me like,
No,
my
I-
son goes to school and is in the system, so I telling
but
Anna
kids-
from a matter of fact. So Anna looking at me
Nah,
and
but kids
questioning,
are
so
still
I'ma
graduating
be
at 16. What are you
mute.
talking about?
Because if you were already in it, you were in it. But
No,
like
but the-
now,
but the
5
private
and
school-
older.
The private school graduates at the year 11.
The who?
The private schools graduate at year 11.
Yeah.
But is that a good framework for deciding whether or not
I'm not-
you're having sex?
No.
I'm
like-
that's not
But
the
they
point I'm
graduate
making.
at year 11 because they got pre-K, which is our reception. So it still balances out. The children
No.
are getting out at 17.
No, they're they're
I
getting out
graduated at 16. I went
Yeah, but that's because we started school at 4. I was one
Right,
of them.
right,
So
right,
that's
right.
but that's what I'm saying.
So
They
it
have
should be
mused the
now.
catchment age to 5 and 6.
Okay.
At 4, they're in reception because of the
But
issue that you're
they're
describing.
still going away to college as non-adults. They're still leaving home, and then you have kids that are in boarding school as well.
Right. So what's your point? Finish.
Well, the point is that you still expect children to like we're saying that they can't make adult decisions, but we're sending them away to to make adult decisions.
Well, then we should lower the age of drinking alcohol, driving, and all those other things.
Why are you saying that?
Because he's saying if we're going to treat them like an adult and send them away.
No, I'm not saying.
I'm sorry, I misunstood then.
I'm
What
just,
I heard was
I'm just because I say what the actual position is doesn't
Okay.
mean that I agree with it. I'm telling you what we're doing now.
But I'm telling you why that point's not relevant then. It's not a good argument because...
Well, it is relevant because that's the life we live now.
It's the life we live, but we're talking about what it should be, not what it is. We know what it is. We're talking about what we think it should be. So what we think it should be is if they're not old enough to take care of themselves, they shouldn't be old enough to drink. They shouldn't be old enough to drive. They shouldn't be old enough to go live by themselves. They shouldn't be old enough to get pregnant and have kids and give birth and split themselves in two to take care of another being. Like... I don't know. That's just, I hear you. You're a very realistic person. Like this is the realistic. And I think,
He giving you the cut and dry.
I think maybe we're thinking of like the idealistic,
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
ideal way that it should be. And you're thinking about, well, this is the way it is.
well, if we were to have our ideal scenario, because I mean, the Minister of Education wants children to all graduate at 18. That's one of his prerogatives that he's stated. He thinks anything before that should not happen. Some people agree with him, some people disagree with him. Do you think 18 is a better age?
I think that if we're going to say that.
I definitely would think when I graduated at 16, I didn't. So
No, same. My life got ruined when I left high school and had to go away and I didn't know anything about anything.
people think like the older you get, you think 2 years is not a lot, but at that age, 2 years is significant.
Oh yeah, because of development between
for
them.
sure.
So when I used to do scholarships and stuff, we had people graduating at 15 and 16 at the time. The idea was like, yo, don't send them off. Like, let them do a year here. Let them do A levels. Let them do something. Let them even do a gap year, work, whatever it is. But
And that was another problem. A levels didn't exist for me. A levels came the year after I left school.
Damn, that was a long time ago.
Damn.
Back in my day.
A levels did not exist.
Just hear that voice in the show.
But I went to UCCI.
And the pedophiles are ready at UCCI too.
I can't wait.
They everywhere.
Cannot
They
wait.
They were ready for those young ones to come there. Do you know how?
I mean, we had them man in the Civic that were driving around all the time.
But it go back to your point about preventative measures. It is showing children or being able to equip them with the knowledge to know, like, this is grooming. This man sitting down at Burger King waiting for you. No.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big no-no, red
Right.
flag. like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's for on us now to be like, oh, we recognize it, so now we need to
Absolutely.
point
And
it out.
That was one of the points mentioned.
But a lot of
with
kids think
supporting
it's cool.
parents.
You want some chicken fries?
They think it's cool. They have somebody in a car that has a car to come and pick them up in front of all their friends.
Especially when the parents are like, I'm not taking you anywhere. Find how you getting to
Right.
and from.
And that's
Or I'm
why
too
that
busy working
supportive
and I can't.
parent-child relationship is so important. And educating the parent as well is very important. And supporting the parents, because a lot of parents, especially single parents, are struggling a lot financially and otherwise. And so they don't always have like the emotional capacity to be there for the child if they're struggling with all these different elements of life. And then the child ends up being somewhat neglected in a number of areas. And then it's a whole, and then you could go to the court system and you could say, why are there so many single mothers who don't have any support? And then we could go round and round. It's the court's fault. It's this fault, It's a whole deep.
But then some of these kids also don't understand and they think that they're playing the game or they think they know better.
Yeah.
Of course.
Remember in Junior Achievement one year, this girl said her mother come and pick her up. And this car come out and I'm like, that does not look
Chris,
like
know
a
that play.
car that looks like a mother would drive. And she tinted out too much. So I start looking at the car and I see her start getting into it. And I get close and I look and I see one young man up there. I say, who's this? Oh, it's my brother. So I say, oh, so what's your name? He starts stammering. I say,
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me call your mama.
Mama, yeah.
Sure enough, this is her boo team coming look for her. Right, he driving, this girl must be, maybe 14, 15. This is the situations we have going on.
But we've improved in that respect, and this is why when you sending kids to programs, you got to make sure that they're run properly. So even this summer, the programs they're doing sign-ins, bro. Like they have the apps, and you have to say, "Yo, I'm checking John out."
Oh, they got apps,
and you got
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So I'm saying as a parent now too, like
You get that
gotta
update throughout the day.
So the parent gets a notification.
I got an email. So and so sign them out at XYZ time. Yeah, and his signature again because people don't want no liability.
Yeah.
But I mean, with the technology, we are moving towards that. So
Imagine if I let her go.
So you have to be vigilant as a parent, as an adult, to make sure that you're, using programs that are, they have the child safeguarding, which is something that they do with the government as well. Make sure people have done their hours to identify sexual abuse, trauma, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, you gotta do your homework. You no longer can just, my child going here for 12 hours a day and I'll see him when I see him.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so.
I remember the first time that I heard someone with a sexual abuse story. And I grew up, not hearing any of that. I just thought that stuff was like on TV or in America, all of that. I was in UCCI and Dr. Anderson, bless her.
Yeah, Dr. Anderson.
She was making us do like these stories, write about something that's about your life, right? Just anything pertaining to something that sculpted you, right? And everyone's going up there talking about their life. My friend from Cayman Brac going up there talking about his life growing up in Cayman Brac and how that was such a different contrast to life here. And then this girl gets up there and starts talking about her dad molesting her and the whole, you could hear.
I remember you saying this to us.
You could hear a pin drop in that classroom, boy. It was so awkward. But my mind was I couldn't believe it was real. It just felt like a fan, my whole world came crack. Cause I just had this idea of Cayman, I just was naive and so young at the time. And, she started crying and Dr. Anderson actually let her finish to her credit. But afterwards, obviously took her out and spoke to her. And I don't know exactly what happened after that. I don't know if, she had to figure out at what age did this happen, or do police need to get involved, all that stuff. But she had to take her out and talk to her. But yeah, that was sombering.
I think you need to have those type of experiences as a
adult.
Well, not as an adult, but just as a member of the community. A lot of times people aren't able to champion causes or understand why we need certain things in place because it doesn't affect them.
But imagine having to gain the courage in that moment to go in front of your peers and make it.
Oh, I thought you were saying from a standpoint that she really didn't understand what was happening. She was using it as a moment to share.
I think she was desperate to get it out.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was my perception. And I felt like she never felt comfortable or felt like she had the opportunity to actually express all of that. Because if you just saw the look on her, it just felt like she had just been, it was weighing on her. The way she was talking about it was devastating. Right. And it lasted for about 5 or 6 minutes, her whole talk. Because she was getting into uncomfortable topics and details about it. And that was heavy.
But to Victor's point earlier, when you were talking about black box or whatever, this way these kind of things are so prevalent because people not talking about it.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting.
Go on.
Yeah. So when the car accidents would take place in certain cities in the U.S., they have they'll leave the vehicle there, and it's for you to get the understanding when you're on the bypass and you see this crumpled up vehicle. It might be hurtful to the parties involved, but it's to use it as a tactic to change behavior.
Be careful,
Humble you a little bit, slow down.
Yeah, keep you kind of focused or whatever. You need those, you used to have one called Street Skill campaign here.
That was the Mat Safe. Yeah. Mat Safe program.
Yeah, I think NRA used to do Public Works. NRA used to do it. Yeah. With Miss Ebanks. And I get, even with drunk driving, people not getting that whole, hey, you have a responsibility, put the bottle down and call a cab. That don't really work, bro.
No, it doesn't at all.
You need to show in the emergency room and XYZ, and hopefully that is more gripping into how Chris just shook telling that story. He looks different. When you look at his eyes, that's when you feel it. You know what I'm saying? No, don't feel good. Take the Purple Ribbon Bus, and God bless Purple Ribbon Bus. That's a good product, but yeah, you need to go a little bit more because obviously it's not working. Yeah. Sorry, we're getting a little. Anyway,
no, but we got tackled these issues. Don't stay away from
I just want to make you mad again.
I think we've gotten. I don't know if we've gotten better, or if people have just avoided things, or if the roads have gotten better. But the road fatalities have definitely dropped. We still have them plenty of time, but when I was growing up and stuff, it was insane.
Every other week, almost.
And I think over the past couple of years, we've definitely seen a huge decline in that. For whatever the reasons are, I don't know all the variables involved and why that is, but thankfully and hopefully we can keep it that way. So
What?
I won't get you mad again.
No. Keep me in my calm girl era.
Want to do some topics?
Sure.
let's roll.
Sorry, completely.
Hot flash.
Nah, you good.
Hot dogs or burgers?
Hot dogs.
Hamburgers. Hot dogs over here. Mine. CI scholarships, $32 million a year. Reform on the way.
What the issue is? You just say it like that.
Are we getting value for money? $32 million a year.
The minister spoke about that too. Actually, funny enough, from Rolston when he was here, that he wanted to assess and kind of, I think, get away from giving scholarships for things that may not be directly able to be utilized in Cayman. So, I mean, I guess it's a. I understand both sides, right? Because you want to give kids opportunities to explore things that they may not have the opportunity to explore otherwise, right? But then they're going to get a skill set that they can't really utilize here. Or they may be studying for something that is already oversaturated, right? It's a very niche market and they have too many people in it. Like if you're going to be a marine biologist, right? There's only but so many jobs here in Cayman that can actually hire marine biologists. There's not, you're not going to find hundreds of applications, steady available. So if 80 kids came out of John Gray, whatever, and wanted to all be marine biologists and apply for those scholarships, they probably are going to get turned down, quite a lot of them, under what I think the minister
would be a
wants to
new
do,
regime. Yeah.
right? Which is, it sucks, but that's just the, that's just the lay of the land right now, right?
It's dangerous because we can't do away with it altogether. Like it should probably be like cap numbers.
Yeah.
But
for each area of study, you think?
Yeah, I mean they had one person getting singled out. It was they must have went to study jazz or something. I don't know. It was in the article. But if you take that approach, that person might turn around and be the next great jazz composer, musician, or whatever. And the minute they do it, they're gonna say this is the first Caymanian, da 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 da. So we can't have it both ways. But I agree, you probably can't have 35 jazz majors or whatever on scholarships. But
I mean, it's at the end of the day, it is the people's money, and you have a responsibility to spend that money wisely. And if you're not getting a direct return for that, then I guess. But
a direct return is not always what's supposed to be.
I agree with you. So it's not,
because as the people, it's my money too.
But the government, I guess if you want to start highlighting the issue of narrowing the wage gap, you have to take some measures that. Well, we need to have people that are in the jobs that earn those wages.
Yeah.
So that is the approach that they want to take. I mean, whether you like it or not, they're trying to take one aspect of the problem and address it, and that's their strategy. You can like it, agree or disagree. That is the idea.
Yeah, I know one of the things was to tie it with the work permit situation. So if someone is trying to get an accountant, you can be like, hey, hold on, we got somebody coming back.
That makes sense.
And they want a database of everybody that has all of those kinds of things. This one's studying this and stuff like that. And thankfully, a lot of kids have great opportunities, especially if they get in early with companies, where the companies give them internships, and if they're doing all the right things, they'll have a job as soon as they get back out, right? So you do have kids that do have those opportunities, but a lot of them may not. But hopefully this system of the database and actually going through work can actually provide some more opportunities. Now it's on us to actually do it and show up. Like Steve would say, I give enough man chances. A friend of ours, he has a local business and he tries his best to hire a Caymanian.
Why she got her husband?
Because I know I hate this rhetoric that I know speak.
What rhetoric?
This is me digressing.
This is his experience. I can only tell you.
What's the rhetoric are we spewing?
That Caymanians lazy and do more work.
For $8.75?
Well, for myself, I will not.
Steve pays well. Yeah, Steve pays well.
Yeah, Steve got money. Shout out to Steve.
Shout out to Steve. He got rich and switch, boy.
It's not even about paying well, but I want to make sure that the environment that I'm in is stimulating me mentally and all that too. And not just going to a job to just work.
You can't get it all the time.
For yourself. I live in a delusional thing up here. So if I get it, if I want it, I'm gonna get it.
But Keisha, it depends on what industry. And suppose you're in a niche industry.
It doesn't depend on anything. It depends on you. If you want something, you go out and get it.
Keisha, okay, well, so let me ask you this.
I'm gonna say by you.
Like, musical chairs.
If you are in a niche industry, right? Because you can do that because your industry that you're in has plenty of opportunity. But if you're in an industry that is extremely small.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking about that industry that is extremely small because it don't impact me.
But Keisha, you're not listening to me.
Keisha don't listen.
For the person that may not have the ideal situation, if they wanted to be in a certain career, but that career is very limited to only maybe 2 or 3 companies or maybe 4 or 5, right? They're not going to have the opportunity to jump ship when things are hard if they want to stay in that career. Right? Versus if you're in banking, finance, whatever, you can jump ship pretty much whenever you want because there's a plethora of jobs out there.
But that way you don't put all your eggs in one basket. You think I just a legal secretary? No, sir. If Scotiabank call me today, I'm back in banking.
It's your choice.
Like, and that's what I'm trying. And that's all I'm trying to say. It is your decision. That's all I'm trying to say. So this was me digressing. So maybe go back to digressing.
That's all, Your Honor.
Sorry, go ahead. You rest, the defense rest?
The defense rest.
Speaking of courts.
You guys should get a gavel.
Yeah.
You probably need a little
bap, your signature.
Oh, I need that on a shirt.
Real quick, Mario, the beach is returning. We talked about last time, talking about buildings and development. You all said, yeah.
They're getting ready to replenish the beach down the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, down the road.
Next storm comes, somebody getting some extra beach.
I didn't know how common that was though, like beach refurbishment.
I mean, I will say
certain places in Florida do it on a regular.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, they got excellent sand. They got sand from Bahamas, and it's the right. I forget all the quirky terms that they use.
Cayman sand, no, we gonna rebrand it.
Oh.
No, but it's the right color and it's the right mix or whatever. I forget. It's not that sand that they put down when they close the road and they had that old dirty yellow-ish sand. Or you know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so.
Yes.
The sand by Public Beach that they had first put down when they
were like more coarse.
Yeah, that old nasty sand.
Dirt. It's dirt.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say
sand that.
You don't hear Amy say it's dirt.
Yeah.
Not even sand.
Mash up some marl.
And it's like very dusty, right?
But this sand's actually like proper. So and they got a lot of it. They got a lot of it.
And they're paying for
Bahamas. They brought it down on a barge.
On a what? No, I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself.
Who's on it? They paid for it?
When I said Anna, like the government, not you.
No, not the government.
Marriott. Oh.
Which is good too. Make them pay for it. Yeah.
Marriott spend the money. Because remember they had to take beachfront off of their website. they were waterfront property.
Oh, this makes sense.
This why they forcing
this why they forcing on a cashless.
Yeah.
How they paying, but Anna paying for the sand. That makes sense.
So yeah, man. But hopefully this beach renourishment idea actually gets ramped up because we need it.
Oh. This sound expensive or what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if we can just renourish our beach from sand that's falling off the what we call the drop off. The drop off.
Oh, the drop off.
So that's the idea of the beach renourishment. You have these machines that will suck up the sand and redeposit it across 7 Mile Beach, right? And it's our own sand that would normally just drop off and be gone for eternity. Mm-hmm. So
or we could just not build so close to the beach.
No, but listen,
for our reality now,
the milk done spill. The milk is done spill. How are we going to clean it up? Is the question.
Yep.
All right. I mean, we can, if we wanted to get draconian, we just say mash down your buildings and set them back and rebuild.
Yes.
Look at me.
It would be great, but we can't do that.
Yeah. No, you mean we shouldn't?
I will say though, when I went to Barcelona, I was like, boy, I wish our beach was set up like this because they had it perfect.
Set up
in Barcelona. So you have the water, you have the beach. Then right behind the beach, you have a boardwalk that can hold people and bicycles. Huge boardwalk. Then behind that, you have all the bars and restaurants. lined off. And then behind them, you have the road. And then behind the road, you have all the hotels. It was set up beautifully. And so that the hotels can benefit because the beach is like right there. And the restaurants, you can sit at all the restaurants lined off. You can do that. Then the pedestrians can walk and do everything on the beach. It was such brilliant and wonderful urban planning that they had down there. I was so impressed with it.
Planning? What is this word you speak of?
Exactly.
Now, granted, a lot of that we didn't have the benefit of because of, the way that we developed our roads at the time,
With no development plan.
well, because there was only like 5,000 people in the island back then, right? So you're not thinking about, you never in your wildest dreams would you have imagined in 1940, 1930 that Cayman would be what it is now.
Today, yeah.
You always thought it was going to be dirt roads and donkeys.
Y'all ain't had no vision.
I don't know. When you hit 1990,
Y'all didn't see the Honda Fits coming on.
2005, 2010, 2015,
And I
still
hear
no
you.
development plan.
I hear you, but I will say that was really cool. So if we ever had somebody that wanted to be a dictator or whatever and tell these man that you gotta rebuild back about 300 yards, then I'd be down for it still.
I mean, you creating jobs.
I mean, hello.
And,
Knock 'em
and
down and
better
redo it.
third spaces for people to spend time.
If we struck oil, I'd be like, this is a reasonable. We pay for it. If we struck oil, we pay for it.
What do you say? Is it third spaces? Give me that again.
It's like a space where you don't work or live.
Like
go.
the Central Scranton Park.
Yeah.
I hear.
Have you checked it out?
Nah, I hear it's getting booked up though.
Oh,
Yeah, it's getting booked
love
up.
that.
People gonna be using.
Where do
it.
you?
You
park
haven't
there?
walked through the back yet to go check it out? I mean, you right there.
I
We gonna go for lunch
I be
this
doing
week.
work. I be busy. Also, the weather, bro. I'm not.
Yeah,
trying to be
true.
outside.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, mosquitoes out bad, boy.
Yo, I go from the AC to the AC. So car.
When was the last time any of you went to the beach?
Lost. I went recently. I go.
I went on a boat.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
And I went in the water.
Yeah,
Does that count?
Yeah, I was gonna say, does that
Now
count?
beach.
White Beach.
The last time I went to the beach was in April.
Personally, I just feel like I hate going to the beach now. So I was just curious.
Why?
I wonder if other locals experience that. But because to me, most people I talk to, they're like, yeah, I don't go to the beach anymore. I don't go to the beach anymore. It's crowded. There's no parking.
You gotta have your sports, man. That's all.
I got build up the confidence to go
You
by
can't-
myself.
You see they fence off the parking by the
Yeah.
little secret beach.
Yeah, Dart owns it.
So like,
It's
damn,
only a
yo,
matter of time before they.
that's messed up.
So see, but that to her point, they making it harder for us to access. So like we choosing not to go.
Nah, they say go to your little public beach.
When you hungry, come
Fight
by
for
from my bar.
parking,
Yeah.
bruh.
Go to your little public beach and don't stand up no front no hotel. I don't care if this is Crown Line. We gonna run you away.
Yeah, nah, you gotta use the beach access, man. You gotta pull up by there, man.
Right. So you use the beach access. You got 3 kids, 3 floaties, 5 towels, goggles.
That is
and then
the
you're
worst.
trying to run across the road, make sure all 3 kids don't get hit by a car.
That is the
And then
worst
by that
part.
point, I just want to turn around and go back home.
You know,
Why do I have to do that? Just
You're not a beach person, then, bro. Come on.
No, I like the
That's
beach.
a
I
part
grew
of
up on
it.
the beach. I grew up on the waterfront.
That's why I don't like to go sometimes because packing.
Exactly.
yeah.
And like,
forget about
I
y'all
don't
that
want to
have
risk
kids.
my life
I
running
gotta think
across the
about
road
it.
with floaties in my face.
Oh no,
Hoping my kids don't get hit by a car every time I just want to go for a swim, a dip in the ocean. I don't know.
was that?
It's just a miserable experience. I was just curious if anyone else had.
I mean, that's a lie. I did go, but I think last month. What month are we in? August? I went.
you don't be knowing.
Me?
You don't be knowing.
I went me.
He's saying me.
Get off my yard. Get off my.
I've been to the pool. I went to the pool last week.
See that a problem? Y'all came on. Y'all not real.
I
Y'all
already
going to
telling her
pools?
I am not a water.
I don't even
companion.
Maybe it was a
I am
saltwater.
a land
I don't even
companion.
use my pool.
It's real wealth.
Huh? You don't even use yours, right? Because you got a
Real
beach across
well.
the street.
I've never been like a
I
pool
was teasing
person.
you.
I don't know. Like when I was a kid, yeah, but now I don't know.
I didn't even go in the pool. I was invited to a party.
Oh,
Oh, you want to
I
dance
just
too?
went. I just went. I'm
But
gonna
this
go.
is the weather though. This is the water weather though.
to go, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all are jokers. Real quick, Marriott Beach coming back. Your 10 story, bro. We talked about that. The Eldermeyer. It's coming.
the apartment complex.
Where you gonna go to the barber, bro? Your barber's gonna get displaced.
Look at your feet.
Is that Boilers Road?
Yes.
I'll bring you to town for the old.
Chino, we gonna sort you out. Don't worry, boss.
I don't know about all that.
10.
He's like, Chino gone. Yo, Chino.
I try and
they
be
got this,
optimistic, but
they gonna knock down the legendary spot, bro.
Merengue Town, bro.
Merengue Town.
Era.
Legendary spot. Shout out to Spoons, even though that place closed down.
stop
too.
calling that name blasphemy.
Why is that blasphemy?
Cause why they had to close? You get me upset all over again.
We didn't buy enough soursop juice, bro.
So we knew that, doing this part is tough sometimes when you report on the news and things in the news, current events or whatever. It came up and they talked about that 10-story building and it got declined, that planning. And we said it. It was like, oh, they'll go make the adjustments and they'll come back and they'll get it approved. So that's you say it, but then to be here a year later, months later, and it's like, damn, yeah, for real, like it's coming. And this idea that the traffic is going to be minimal, I can't see how it's possible.
Was there a significant amount of traffic from one GT increase?
There wouldn't be, right? Because it's
They
a
have
boutique.
residences.
Yeah, I know, but it's meant to be a boutique hotel, and even if residence is there, they're probably there for like 2 weeks at a time. That's not something that's like ongoing.
No, man, they got people that live.
I see a lot of people walking and stuff too, though. Like
Walking?
like guests that stay there are walking to
Like Bayshore Mall in that area there.
well, not just there too, but like I know a lot of they do like business meetings and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So it's a business hotel, right? So you walk into the unit, or you're getting taxes.
Okay, fair.
So they're not really adding to the traffic per se.
But then this building's different because it's actual apartments, and then like supposed to be affordable apartments. Like I think they were saying like $2,500, $2,600 a month. That's what they were saying.
That is sell, bro. Like
Oh, yeah,
I'm not like those guys.
So as soon as they open, it's gonna be like $5,000.
Yeah, building costs. It costs. Yeah.
That's why you can't play the
I was talking about the cost of rent when Cayman Bay had first opened. The residencies that they have there.
Yeah, they
The
was.
1 bedrooms were $1,800.
Yeah.
And we were complaining then.
And the 4 bedrooms are about like $4,000. The 4 bedrooms over like $10,000 now. The 1 bedrooms are like $4,000 now.
You got a place flooded now. You got all the stores. You got Foster's there now too. Like
Caking up now.
you
But
want
it's
urban
different
living.
time now.
And they never sold not a one of them. They kept all of them. So
But that's what I don't like about the Eldermeyer. It's gonna be all rental properties. You
yeah,
can't buy
they
them.
can't buy them.
Well, maybe that, but for the best, so that it leaves something for.
And they put a halt on the mall too.
Us to buy.
875.
Sorry, what?
No.
They put
No,
a
as in,
halt on
like,
the mall.
property, because I read up.
No, it's
Owner.
coming back.
It's coming back now?
Yeah,
Okay.
so Walker's Road looks stupid. You got an Eldermeyer at the top, the
Plus the
boilers.
schools.
You got the mall is coming by Vigoro.
Eden Center.
Eden Center's building, but they're looking
Early's.
good. There's a restaurant and a gym going there.
And
I mean, I'm
got
happy
a
about
property
that. I'll go to
so-
the gym. I'll go to the restaurant there.
And the road is coming behind across.
Oh yeah. They're putting the road by Burger King across to get
I
to the
don't
back,
envy
which is good.
Nana.
Why?
I'm happy for this.
And the school
Property
is on
values
that
going up.
road.
I'm
Property
happy
values
for this.
going up.
Bring
I
back
don't know.
Hurley's. Bring a gym up that road. I need it. Right?
So
I'm good. This is affecting my area. This is affecting my quality of life.
Life, yeah.
Everybody else.
That's right. See, now is when you do it.
All right, I gotta
There
be
you go.
selfish.
There you go.
Build that mall.
So you deal with a little traffic.
There you go.
I got my scooter still. I can get a license.
Aye.
Yeah. All right.
Don't drive
my
right in front of me.
investment properties in that area. So it's,
See, there you go. You caking up too, bro. Look at us. We making it
no,
up.
I don't like that
Investment
apartment building though.
No, but
But
see,
the Hurleys,
Hurley's, we need that back.
is needed.
Desperately.
I agree.
Keisha don't know about this.
And it's
No,
gonna,
but
they
of
actually,
course I do.
It's actually going to be bigger than Hurley's in
fun fact,
in
well,
Grand
not
Harbor.
so fun. But when Hurley's was there, you remember Burger King and all that were there too. My mom left me and my brother in the car one time. And
Yo, don't talk about your mom. Yo, stop
She'll
it.
be fine.
Edit point.
we up in the car playing a fool. Then time my mom was driving a 2-door standard Honda. And it was I mean my brother playing the fool, acting a fool, and one of us jump over the thing and the handbrake.
Here.
And Good Samaritan, he ran from across.
Oh, the car started rolling because we're neutral.
It was like a hill too. Like the parking at Eden Center was like.
Oh, me
standards,
and
you know,
Calvin
even
looking
in
at
neutral.
each other.
Yeah, that happens to me.
So if the handbrake goes down, that's all right.
Me and Calvin look at each other and I'll be like, it just rolling. And then one man, he just came, he opened the door and he
Wow.
pulled it up. And my mom, I ran out screaming, my baby.
She should have left y'all in the car.
To this day, me and Calvin, like, we look at each other, we were like, and she come up in there bawling. We were like, this, you know the meme? The little thing, the emoji. We were that close from hitting the next car. The man just went,
Wow.
yeah.
And I know it's not realistic at all.
What?
But I am a little bit sad that the building looks a lot different than what it used to.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's facing
The
different.
nostalgia.
Yeah, the nostalgia of the old building. I know you can't go back to that. But boy, I was kind of hoping they'd do a little something similar. But I get it.
Pay homage to it.
I get it.
I guess.
Hurley's aren't. I remember this lady was coming up with her groceries at Hurley's. Like, she got a cart and it was just full. And she was an old lady. And we used to go to school there by John Gray, so we'd walk over there. And I started struggling, so I decided to go help her,
Oh, good guy.
So she couldn't get over the parking block. So I, help her get over the parking block. I started passing the groceries, put them in the car. And never forget, she looked at me and she said, "Okay, so thank you, but I'm not going to tip you because I did not ask for your help." I said, "This old..."
But that what they used to. You see these men help them and then they looking a little something after.
She probably got hustled before.
Yeah.
Like the man on the highway that be washing your window for you.
Yeah.
They don't ask you to start washing it and they come by your window.
See, this is why I come out of my car with AirPods. Don't talk to me. Don't have nothing to say to me. Let me tunnel vision in and out.
So from then, I don't help old ladies no more.
Oh no.
Damn.
Cross street by yourself.
I mean, but that valid, right? Because
What's valid?
you got burned.
Yeah, I'm saying all the guys in my heart. My mother told me pay it forward, treat people good. And she was like, I didn't actually do this, so I'm not gonna give you no tip. I was like, miss, you know how much money I was making in high school, bro? I don't need no tip, bro. Come
I'll
on,
say that our community distorts. For me, what do you call random acts of kindness. Because of the way that they have like this expectation of your perception or whatever, yeah, it warps the way that I show up.
Okay.
Yeah, in this community.
Explain that more.
So you don't show up.
I don't know. So for example,
That's
like
not good.
there was a young guy who used to camp out by like the CMB ATM. I find it hard to give you $1 because you out
He be
here
hiding the bush
scheming.
though.
You out here scheming to figure out how you gonna ask people to get money. Go and figure out how to get a job.
Yeah.
So personally, like I wouldn't give him money, but if you hunger, there's a Domino's. Come across the road, I'll buy it, but I'm not giving you no money.
Yeah.
Because I work hard for mine.
That's a fact.
So I don't think it's fair to give it to you and then you go buy drugs or do whatever. Like do that on your own time. But if it is that you're
it's his
asking me for
prerogative what he
help,
wants to buy with it.
yeah, but if you're asking me for help with my money, this is where it will go.
Yeah.
I will buy you the plate food. I don't need to give you the cash. You have proven that you have no financial literacy. So I will not be giving it to you.
Yeah.
So like stuff like that. That's what yeah.
Most people.
What do you mean financial literacy? He does. He has an addiction.
Yeah,
He
but
has
that would
those
affect
things.
Whatever
financial
on
literacy as well.
whatever on call it, that is what I'm talking. That is the example that I'm using. I find it hard to show up like that in our community when I know that they choose into, because I could choose to be a bum too. But if I were gonna be a bum, I wouldn't have the lifestyle that I live now. So it's a choice, you know? Yeah.
I mean,
Chris on Monas right now. He don't want to try.
Go ahead. I mean,
Got him on Monas today. just be quiet.
you gotta pick your battles.
Yeah, pick your bottles.
I will say though, shout out to Hurley's. Randy, if you're listening, if you can do the opening ceremony, just have us out there.
Yo, I went into hers the other day to get food. And what time you at, Tarek? We're talking about food. What time is it?
Almost there.
Nah, I went into hers the other day and bro, the food is overwhelming. It's
oh no, I go to one thing. The burrito will have me away. If I don't want get to me, I like the
The sushi look good.
Hurley's
the
Deli
pole bar look good.
is
Everything.
the best. They got the rotisserie chicken area there.
Oh yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
The bowl section, the sushi and the poke bowls. Fire.
Oh, I never had that.
The corned beef sandwiches. Fire.
Poke bowls.
I am a burrito bowl girl, and I also like to go to their the hot deli. Yeah, I like to get food from there.
So I couldn't choose basically. It was
Well, I mean, it be days like that where I get multiple things. I might like what a soup have today. I might like the panini of the day. I don't know. Like I
don't know what happened a couple years ago, but whatever chefs they got in, they level up to like that is like prime option now for dinner.
Hurley's.
All right. Let me bring you back on track. Real quick, tourist jail for skimming equipment. Shout out to your boy. That was your friend, right?
Your friend found them?
No, his friend was the one that brought the skimming stuff in. You hear about that or not?
No, which friend of mine?
Oh,
No, I was
like, what the fuck?
nah,
What we did?
Nah, they got a guy when he had like equipment.
Oh yeah, he rolled in. Yeah, man. I used to deal with that a lot in them when I was
like you've seen it before?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I've been in banking a long time, and I dealt with so my second job at the bank was being an ATM technician. So we've had times where skimming equipment and we actually had a whole facade that was custom made. So like a whole branding facade, same color, everything built, and that was stuck onto the ATM.
To see if people would notice it?
Not see people notice it, so that what happens is, you have a skimmer on the card reader. Back in the day, you can't. It's harder to do it now because of the way that the card readers are set up. But back in the day, when there was just a basic card reader, you could just put a fake reader over it.
Wow.
Oh.
And so your card skims, like before it goes in ATM, it goes through theirs, and they have a little small pinhole camera that's pointing at the keys. So they record you putting in your pin, and they have your magnetic data.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then they can print it on a gift card or whatever it is, and go to the ATM and put in your pin and take out the money. That's how it used to be. It's a little bit harder to do it now. They can still do it. I don't know what the level of equipment that they had, or which ATMs they're going to attack, but it's becoming harder to do it.
Yeah. No, I still up to this day I still checking the.
Shout out! It was CDC that got them.
Yeah.
Shout out to CDC doing the things.
Marlon, boy, they said not on my watch. Yeah.
Get them.
Real quick.
Oh, funny story. About the same thing, but the same thing too.
I was gonna say,
Shout out to the twins, Chris and David. They saw a guy trying to do the skimming thing in the old ATM across from the post office, and they held the door in and kept the guy in there until the police came.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I'm like, this is long time.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, that could be recent.
This is like 2006, somewhere around there.
Okay.
2007, somewhere around there.
You remember them getting into the fight at the Cayman Jamaica game?
No.
Them?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember this.
Yeah, well, national pride, boy. It was.
I can see it though.
Yeah.
Earthquake. Where y'all were here with the earthquake?
I would drive.
Which one? Oh, you talking about Cayman one? Because they had one today.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Down
know
in
about
Colombia,
that one.
a serious one.
7.4.
One of my friends is there, and he said it was pretty wild.
I was gonna say what's her name, but
But yeah, they came on when I didn't
Big
feel
up,
it.
Daniel.
I was driving on my way to work. It was a normal day for me.
Same.
Yeah, you didn't feel nothing.
I didn't feel like
I felt.
And
that.
not till I got to work, then I realized like people were exiting and like meeting at the points, and I'm like, what's
It was
going on
one.
here?
I will say it was one of the shorter ones that I felt because it was just like a little,
yeah.
and then you were like, I was waiting for the
rest
I
of
was
it.
waiting for the rest of her to come, and I was like, everyone's looking around like, should we leave?
I will say there was not proper protocol around that situation. From nowhere.
Nobody in my office followed protocol.
Oh no, we all did. We all went to our muster points.
You're not
at CMB.
supposed to.
Say who?
You're not
We
supposed
did.
to. Well, I won't tell who my people are, but they sent out communication. They were like,
But you got to stay in your
You're not
building, blah,
supposed
blah,
to,
blah.
yeah.
Bun that.
yeah.
I opened the stairwell and I said,
I go wait to see which part of this going to fall out on me.
Get
That's how I felt in that with the January
Get under the
2021 one.
table,
I
yeah.
felt in that one.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what it was. And then I saw the old ladies coming down the stairwell with their bags. I was like, oh yeah, let me get out of here.
My little piece of chipboard table I got to hide under it.
Yeah, you're not going to find me in no rubble. Nah.
No, that's okay. I'll take my chances
Real.
outside.
Yeah.
I'll take my chances with HR and being outside.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, write me up.
Write me up.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
like the most humbling feeling.
what's that?
Oh, being an earthquake?
The
With the
earth
earth
is
shift.
shaking.
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
underneath.
it's not a
You
damn thing you can do.
No, it's
No.
I'm scarred from that other one.
same.
Which one?
From the 2020 or 2021, whichever. That one.
Oh, the 2020, yeah.
That was.
I actually didn't feel that one. You know?
What?
And the funny,
I'll never forget.
I was sick, and so my senses were off. I was actually walking into the building, and I could not feel it. Everybody started running for her, and then
Put your head
I was like, all right,
You're not black? You're not black?
well, after 2 seconds,
Oh, okay.
I started running too.
Yeah, that's right.
And then one brother, I don't want out him. People running fast enough, and he's like, "Yeah." People outside. And he started bolting down the flights of stairs.
No women and children.
That was me.
Me and my boss, we actually met at the stairwell and then we like grabbed hands and we ran down because in my head I like, boy, don't collapse on me. Because at the time they were doing renovations and like you could hear the workmen like drop their tools and run too. So I like, if they running, well, I gotta run too. Like, We all gonna get.
Ain't no way you can
just
tell
didn't
people
want
must stay
rap.
inside a building
Yeah.
when it's shaking up.
I was like, I didn't want to say
I
trap.
tell and then my office dropped the policy afterwards by email as a reminder. Like,
Same.
no, bro, you can say what you want to say, but no, you
I don't
can't.
care what you say.
Human behavior, but in the moment,
Yeah.
you can't. Yeah, that's not predictable, bro.
We gonna sit down there, look at each other while everything falling around us. You crazy?
Yo, Chris, stay put. Like, yeah, wait
3.52.
wait for the all.
3.52 in BCP plan says stay.
Yeah, nah. Hey, I tell you all the time, bro. You see me move, you better move too.
Yeah, literally.
I'm not trying to be no hero. I love you. You my colleague, but yo, this building start shaking right now.
They say we gone.
Yeah.
Todd upload.
You know,
Don't lose the footage.
Hit upload time.
you know how like when they always schedule for fire drill and you know it's a fire drill. I go downstairs with bag lunch for everything that I pack, just in case. You never know. You never know.
Don't be scheduling fire drills during summer, bro.
Right.
Just don't do that.
We haven't had
Why
none
do
in
they
a while.
tell, like, even in schools now, they like tell you, why do they tell you they're doing a fire drill?
I think they're supposed to.
But why? It seems to
Well, I mean, just understanding is the best part.
just understand.
Yeah, understanding what to do.
Yeah, but
Right.
under the pressure, you gotta
Every-
know what to do.
Yeah, man.
And everybody grab their bags, boy.
Traumatized.
Even though you're not
I tell you that way I say I do it all the time. I do it all the time. But it's a drill, to Amy's point. It's a drill. So should have fire breakout, this is what is happening. I'm taking on.
Say,
And I will not be.
They say, and if you do it past 3:30, you gone.
Oh yeah, for sure. It don't make sense to go back to the office. No. You don't have me in the parking lot for 15, 20 minutes.
Tell me,
Out in the
like-
sun, sweating, stink. Nah. Tomorrow, I think not. Real quick, say RIP. Well, first of all, let me shout out to Sanjay Miles. He got named the CEO. Of
Big up Sanjay, boy. He was acting for years.
Yeah, for 2 years he was perfecting his craft and acting, and now he's the official. It's
good peeps.
Post, yeah, I know because you used to be on the board, so I know you.
The official what?
CEO of Off-Reg, which is now known as
Yurko, utility regulation.
there you go.
Something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't be
Why
paying
they change out the name again? No.
chill.
Because on a bad up Off-Reg too much.
The rebrand.
They probably
rebrand
gonna
is
rebrand
real.
one.
Not a rebrand.
But yeah, young, capable, Caymanian guy, that can lead the way for us. But I wanted to mention it because it's a RIP for Candy Wacky emails. Shout out to the old people.
Yeah, I mean,
They
it's
struggling right now.
To
Still
port to
around.
the new
What
email
happened to
address.
Candy Wacky?
They closed
they're
it.
going to deprecate it.
Yeah, they're closing the domain.
R.I.P. for real. I didn't even know that.
People panicking that, you gotta send me an email on this. I redid. I got Gmail now. It's like, why are you still using Candy Wacky in 2026 anyway?
My poor mother.
I mean, it's kind of dope to have that. It's pretty unique to us, but yeah.
Can you imagine how old some of the emails might be in some
In those
boxes?
things. Yeah, for
I
real.
was telling my mom to go look.
That was dial-up days, yeah. The best is like, I called you last night, you didn't answer.
No.
I was on.
Did they
I was
hear
on-
nothing?
I was on. Was it the ADSL? I was ADSL.
Ew.
Dial up. It was
No,
dial up.
yeah, but it was
No, ADSL was after that. This was dial up.
Sorry, that was the original ADSL.
ADSL
That's when
came out.
you were moving with ADSL.
ADSL allowed you not to have to dial up, and you could still use your phone.
Phone. Okay, yeah.
But dial up now had to actually
Plug
call
it in,
in.
plug out.
Well, no, because when you connect, it's actually connecting to a number. So it's actually dialing up somewhere. And so if someone picked up the phone in the house, it would just disrupt the connection and you would lose internet.
You talking to me like I haven't lived through that?
You didn't.
I don't
You were
know.
big.
Yes, I did.
You were like
Stop
3.
that. Stop that.
You were like 3.
You were 6 months,
I'm
bro.
not forget that I am actually born.
Because
in
back
the 90s.
then you had to buy time. Internet wasn't unlimited. You had to buy like 6 hours for the month,
Back in my day.
Yeah.
4 hours for the month.
I am aware. But thanks
I
for
was
your
not aware of
history
that.
lesson.
For the internet.
Thanks for your
You had to
history
buy.
lesson.
Some people only had an hour for the month of internet time.
I used to have to page my data. Like, I don't know who I'm talking to.
Page.
That's
then,
correct.
And then you load a website, you try open a picture, you waiting a good 4 to 5 seconds.
Oh, that
watching. I think
it was just one piece of a
And
line at a time.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
for one photo.
Or get to the end and like couldn't load or whatever, have to restart. Yeah, those are rough times, man. And now my kid come downstairs, they're fight. Yo, the Wi-Fi out. No, it's not.
Shut up.
No, it's not. Yeah. He don't know a real story.
It's slow. You don't know slow.
Yeah. Yo, we used to have to, that new song come out, you had to leave that burning overnight.
Literally.
That's why I download overnight.
LimeWire.
Next morning, it's like, yo, I got a 3-minute song.
The first song I downloaded, I think I said this before, was Wu-Tang.
Yes.
Wu-Tang song took 4 to 5 minutes.
You have. You have.
It was at my cousin's house. It was my first time seeing, like, because he was always ahead of me in technology. And so I'd always go to him to learn, like how to, because he used to do, like, the whole illegal satellite cards and stuff.
Yo, why you bitch?
This is back in the 90s, bro. This is
What he gonna do?
That's how we used to watch the Mike Tyson fights, right? You hook us up with the illegal satellite card and put it in. He used to do all that code and stuff back then. He was really
Oh my
good
God,
at
I
that.
remember that.
So he really hacking no then if that what he was going back then.
No, he's an accountant now, actually. But
So he really hacking.
Back to Victor's original point.
but yeah, so yeah, I went on his thing and I downloaded his Wu-Tang song. It took 4 to 5 minutes and I was like, wow, this is so fast. Blew my mind. I was like, played. I was like, oh, we got the song.
You remember, like, with the phones, with the Bluetooth, you used to have the whole, like...
Close by.
Bluetooth didn't even exist.
I remember like burning CDs. First he was a 2X burner, a 1X burner, 2X burner. It
What?
took 60 minutes to burn one CD.
What?
Before Bluetooth, what was it? It was this red thing.
Infrared?
Infrared. There you go.
That's what your TV remote
Infrared.
uses.
Then we used to...
The Nokia phone used to put
Right there.
Yo, we so old. Anyway, let's get out of here.
You are old.
What else?
So,
Yeah, I can't participate.
I want to apologize to my friend Rashad, man. Rashad Conley back in the day. We used to sell CDs in school. So
I bought my car from him. Big up.
yeah, big ups to Rashad, man. He had the burner.
not
So
But he was the plug.
I give him the order for the day. Hey, Rashad used to come to school. I used to live next to him. So I used to go get the CDs in the morning, 7:30 in the morning before school. We walked to school. And his eyes should be bloodshot.
Oh, you had
He
this man
been
up to
up all
4 a.m.
night.
4 a.m. bunning CDs. How much was his cut?
We were 50-50.
Oh, okay.
And he would,
But he did all the work.
he would give me like, nah, I was,
Oh, you were doing sales.
yeah.
Right.
Okay. You were doing
Never put no
sales.
respect on me, you know what I mean? But anyway, I remember being like, yo, you only got 9 CDs?
How much you need? Like,
You couldn't do 5 more?
how much you need? 10?
It would take an hour to burn. So he was like up all night. So
It's only one at a time.
yeah, one at a time.
14.
But then when we started connecting the burners and we were popping on 4 or 5 at a time. Real criminal enterprise. Man. Entrepreneur. Damn.
So back when everybody was like a local selector too, making their own mixtapes, like
Yo, good
you
time.
used to have them. Crip Keeper, Flames, Toxic.
Yeah. So that's what I learned about
Dynasty. Sorry.
La Familia, big up to Moses. That was, he was fire.
We getting no.
Shout out to Moses.
Anything else before we get out of here? The driver's license. I know we talked about that before, but Chamber came out and asked him to delay it. Your red team is on board too. They saying it's not fair.
Of course they would.
I was like, yeah, of course. Yeah, I said the same thing too. I was like, that's convenient.
Right? Like, of course they would be. Like,
Dr. Roy Barton, he was like, nah, it's fine. Like,
I right there with Dr. Roy.
yeah.
If you want to stay in Cayman, pay for it. That's where we're at. That's the Cayman we live in now.
I felt like
Even despite if it has drawbacks on us as
I
felt like 600% was a little high, but you know, I don't know all the math, so.
Listen, and I have to pick a side of the coin. And the side that I am on is the side that impacts us greatly.
yeah, but then you can't come in next week and say, yo, all these bills going up or the bento's going up.
All of which bills going up.
It's across the board with people the business is going to turn on and increase the
Yeah, but at some point, it's going to meet the midpoint and then
level
go the
up.
other week. Correct.
It
Can't stay that way
It
forever.
never goes back down. I saw a
It
tweet
can't
about that
stay
this
that
week.
way.
They said, yo, during COVID, they jacked up all the prices because it was a pandemic. Pandemic being done for years. Prices still, it's a new baseline. Like, it never goes back down. Amy,
So that's my point. Leave it at the 600% markup because it's not going to come back down. So if you cannot afford to live here, then you should not be here since I need to spell it out clearly.
I kind of agree. I think it's going to be a very intense change, and I think that there are probably other things they could have put in place, like public transportation and stuff, to assist with the change. But I think there are other countries who have way more restrictions on foreign nationals than Cayman. Like way more. Like in Thailand, you can't own land. In fact, have you seen the news about what's happening in Thailand right now? Their prime minister. So in Thailand, it's illegal to it's illegal for foreigners to have more than 49% ownership of any business. You can't own land.
Well, we at least got that 60-40.
And no, but the prime minister actually went in, especially to one like small island where like, oh, there's like a ton of like, they're just not like they're not following any of the laws. Like they're doing like nominee schemes where like kind of like what they do here, where like, oh yeah, I know a Caymanian, you can sign this, and then
Okay.
you know, so they're doing that, and the prime minister went to the island and just jucked back all of their land. 30, just like literally like this month, he took back 37 pieces of land from people.
You hear that?
Like,
I don't understand why here they be up in arms to protect us. Like they be so worried to ensure that the other people have life, but it's like what happened to us. Like they go back to wherever it is that they come from. No pun intended, no shade. But like we have to stay here on this rock and make life. Like so it gotta be palpable for us. It can't just be that we giving, they taking, and then what? There we need to draw a line in the sand to be like, we're looking out for us. Nobody not saying that they can't come to our shores, enjoy the benefits and do all that, but it has to come, there comes a point where they coming off of our back now and there's not gonna be nothing left for us and for our children and so on and so forth. So right.
I agree. There's countries that are doing have way more restrictions on foreign nationals than Cayman, but the foreign nationals here are not used to that. I think they're a little bit spoiled and entitled, to be honest. They think they deserve and have the certain rights here and whatever, which is fine if that's what they want. Obviously, everybody wants their quality of life to be better. You know, they don't want big changes like that, which I honestly get. It's not like I have no sympathy about it at all. I think there needs to be balance, et cetera, et cetera. But I also think Cayman is not the worst and Cayman is not the only.
Yeah.
And Cayman Thailand is massive, like, and look at all that they're
Well, they're not going back home
locals
to make more money, I'll tell you that.
But that's the thing. You weigh your pros and cons, Chris. Either you gonna stay home and can't make it or come to Cayman and step up. But it can't be that you in both jurisdictions and having your way, that can't work.
Exactly. And like a place like Thailand is huge. They have tons of expendable land. Cayman does not have that. We need to be even more
restrictive.
Yes.
On our measures.
Keisha for minister.
For premier.
Yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
You're not ready yet?
We know. Keisha getting kicked out the first day, first week in office. She said, but why can't do that?
Literally.
But why?
Quite literally.
Straight vote out. One of the things, I guess, people always look at fairness. I think that's what it really comes down to. So if it's about, which I think people are not being genuine when they talk about the real reasons for the increase.
But having a work permit in itself is not technically fair. It's not equal.
Okay.
The whole premise of it is we get to pick and choose who comes.
Exactly.
But we okay. So aside from that, we had a thing where during the campaign was like people didn't want foreigners to have cars. People on work permits.
I don't agree with that.
That's an extreme, right? Mm-hmm. They didn't want people on work permits to have cars.
So who's gonna drop them off and now?
So, but I think that is a part of the reason as well. We talk about it being a revenue earner to bring in some extra income into the country to jack the fees up. But I think underlying, it's also because you want to probably have a deterrent for people having vehicles or driving. So we talk about fairness. Someone asked to raise a good point. It's like, what about if it's revenue based only? What about looking at things like a congestion tax? And that way people pay per usage versus a one-time fee of a license. How do you govern that? We'd have to look to New York, New Jersey, who are doing it.
Didn't they repeal that, or did they keep it?
I thought it was still in effect.
Okay.
So certain times of the day.
You say congestion tax.
So like if you cross a certain road at a certain time, you're gonna get charged.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's coming in the sense.
But that wouldn't be fair because
how is that?
Because the people from the eastern districts gonna get taxed the most.
No. So you would have different zones or whatever, but you are using the roads the most. You are putting the wear. Yeah, so instead of it being like
if you're crossing a certain road in a certain area that is known to be highly congested, example, if you need to be on Walker's Road first thing in the morning and you don't got kids, you probably shouldn't be on our road.
Okay,
right?
So like you'd have to plan like the times then you cross.
So then you would get charged to be on that road at that time of the day.
Because the idea is that you're going to help to pay for the infrastructure, for the lights, for the road. Yeah,
that's an interesting idea.
So New York did it for their busy streets and avenues. for certain times of the day, if you're on there, you get told, I guess, through their Easy Pass or whatever.
Oh yeah, that is true. I have to.
happens in
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That would deter a lot of these people in the morning who just be on the road for being on the road sake. So I concur.
Yeah, so it's something to think about. I know they just did a procurement for.
Wait till they charge for parking. Oh, we're gonna lose our minds.
He said
Hard for parking. I just won't go nowhere. And I don't know me. I love my yard.
we'll have a 1 hour special.
I love my yard, so I will
It's gonna
stay
be her and
home.
Todd in here filming, recording.
Just
I
wait
will
till the
stay
day you
home.
pull up in town and pull over in Cabana
Fix
Bay and you
public
see a toll.
transportation. I won't drive my car ever again. That's why I drive a car.
But y'all realize the fixed public transportation costs money, right?
But who said we not gonna pay? I would have to
Y'all
pay
don't
to
want
get
pay
on the
now?
public
You said what?
transportation.
It's gonna cost money to fix public transportation.
What are we
don't have
not
it?
paying for now? What is it that I need to pay for now? Sorry.
The systems, the buses,
What
the mapping, the
systems?
people,
What?
the bus depots,
But they not.
everything.
But they not
paid for.
promoting
The apps
nothing.
is-
But it's a need to uphold the amount of people. They want 100,000 people here.
And last
you
I
don't
checked-
have a bus structure. Maybe don't have that goal.
we do have a bus rush, so people don't want to take it.
And last
it's
I
not
checked, it was
effective.
public.
Why does it suck, Todd?
Bro,
You say it sucks. So why does it suck?
smell people out the phone.
You didn't see that
You're
girl.
gonna smell people regardless. Go ahead.
You didn't see the girl she was on TikTok or something the other day complaining that she was scared for her life because every time she gets in the bus driver is like racing.
Oh, I think
But-
I saw.
but-
I've been on the metro in the U.S. I've been scared for my life, and I've been around stink people on the metro buses
We
as
not talking
well.
about stink people.
Yeah,
talk
but
about
the-
people
No, he talking
in
about
danger.
But the speeding is because of the way the system is set up now, where it's a volume service for them, right? Where if they were salaried, there's no incentive to speed and to hurry up because they get paid regardless. But for now, right now,
They got nasty behavior.
Yeah, but that shouldn't
Yeah.
matter because that human lives, the volume. This what wrong with and I know.
This your
but
problem.
the
You thinking about
business-
people care about human lives when the bottom line profit is more important than people?
You on this program. Don't play with me.
why are you so violent?
Because Anna spreading very dangerous rhetoric.
It's not. It's truth.
Or you're spewing them. Yeah, well,
Yo, the
debunk
bus
them.
drivers, the people be coming off the bus, and the bus is trying to merge back into the.
But that's my
You
point.
think-
But
you
don't
think they
laugh
care about
that.
human life?
But that's not funny. And we sitting up here laughing, normalizing. Why people don't
There
take the
is-
bus
there
because
is
it's
some
not
comedy
safe.
in there.
Let's start there.
Exactly.
But
Does it
what
make
we
it
talking
right?
about right now, not comedy.
Wait, we say we mean
We
the
trying
bus.
to say
No,
that
it's
people not taking
All
the
right,
public bus
all right,
because
all right.
of X reasons.
Okay.
It is not safe.
I'll stop.
So that's not funny to
Y'all
me.
can't say the bus is not safe. What do you mean the bus?
They're not
bus-
using their indicators, and you just said it that they be flinging back into traffic. Why would they care about human
There's
life?
also
You
been
just said
reports
that.
of them actually racing each other.
Yes, but if you want,
Yes.
if you want to get to the stats and stuff like that, you say the bus system is not safe. You can't say that. The buses are not getting in constant accidents. People are not getting constantly hurt on the buses. If we were to really
I
look
can't
at-
speak to that because I drive my own car
Yeah,
to
we
make
know,
sure
we know,
that
we know.
none of that don't
You're
happen to
spitting
me.
what you-
So
what
I
you-
could care less.
think
What happening over
that
there.
is
If
a
it
very
don't
good
affect
point.
me, I don't
That's
care.
correct. There you go.
That's a good point.
And I have
but
said that.
I don't see any reason why a country as small and as prosperous as Cayman cannot have a proper public transportation system. What is the reason?
What that's what I'm saying. I'm not. What is a proper transportation system?
We need time.
It needs to have times. It needs to have proper routes. It needs to have.
They have routes and they have times.
No, they
So the
don't.
time- so-
Where the times displayed?
So and a proper bus stop as well.
We have proper rotary stations that give you proper bus stops. Rotary station has like
But you
40,
just
50
said the
bus
bus
stops.
doesn't even have anywhere to pull off.
I will
they have
say
to
it
stop
would be
in the
nice
middle
if
of the
depot-
road.
If the depot had a shaded area and it had like display boards.
Yeah.
right.
There's apps
Because
for that. They have that.
Where the app is?
They have the app for the public
They do have
bus.
that.
They have
Look at your
apps.
face.
They have apps. This is what I'm saying to y'all. Y'all gotta be careful by saying certain
No,
things.
if they have the apps and stuff out there, that means they're not doing a good
just as-
job.
Just as
Shout
you
out.
talking to me that I have to be careful spreading this rhetoric about people putting profits over human life. You can't get up here and say the bus system is not safe.
Shout out to
when
the
you don't
public.
have stats of people getting in constant accidents.
We could see it happening. I don't need stats, Vic. I could see it happening in front of me.
Yeah,
When they
but
pull
what-
out in front of me, it's
but-
because I am using my logic to press the brake. Why they don't get in accident? 'Cause I don't got the time to report.
But even still, if those buses get into one accident per day, right? How many you have tens and tens of buses running all day with no accidents.
That's not
you
true.
can't say
They're
that.
getting in accidents, not because they're not reporting every single one. Don't mean
I
they're not
think
getting in them.
you
So I'm
have
not
a
giving you
good
that.
point. When you make decisions like that, I think that you have to look at those statistics. But I think the original conversation was there's no proper public transportation system. And then you talked about the fact that they pull out. And then we said, yeah, there's someone who is, people say all the time that they don't feel safe as well, which is also a problem and why people don't want to take it. So whether you agree,
I think
whether you agree or not, that's a reason why people might not want to take the bus.
See, exactly. Don't act like that don't happen.
So I think
that's all I'm trying to say.
I think that's fair. I think that's valid. But we have to be real about our behaviors as people here. Yeah. They don't want to be walking. They don't want to be taking a bus. They don't walk with cash to pay $2, $3 or whatever. We also have a society that doesn't want to take public transportation. So if it was me banking on it and the investment that it costs to get into it, I'm talking millions of dollars, you're not going to see a return on that. So you're doing it as a service for the country, which I get. And that might be necessary, but it has to be funded somehow.
If they made it mandatory.
We can't front that people are going to park their cars in Boston Town and take the public bus because they can do that now and they're not choosing to do that.
But I guess I hear what you're saying.
And you can't say it's just because of safety and people don't feel safe on the bus.
I don't know. I feel like I would take the bus if it
be.
seemed like a legitimate system. It seems very hodgepodge.
But you didn't know that they had an app.
No, I didn't know that. You're right.
And they have routes. So even back in the day when the bus used to drop you at the top of Newlands or the top of Frank Sound, and you had to walk it in. That's no longer the case, bro. The routes are 10 times better now.
So they show up right on time.
Well, that's impossible.
Vic,
for it to be
impossible because
no. Well, I mean,
we start taking the bus for 1 week
because they have the infrastructure in terms of like. What are you going to do for a bus when it's morning traffic and all the roads are clogged? What are you going to do? You can't guarantee that a bus is going to get from point A to point B in 30 minutes if traffic's backed up. In certain places, they have bus-only lanes. Right? But we only have so much land to expand our roads into. Right? So if they want to take down a lane down spots and make that bus-only, then I guess they can do that.
They should do that, and then people might take it.
I agree with you.
But you can't run. You can't bank that on a mic.
The other thing.
You can't.
The other thing as well is I think if we're going to do it, we have to invest in. We can't have no more of the small buses that only have
proper buses.
You have to have the much larger ones
with AC. I would just like to put that.
I think all the buses they all have AC. I think it's actually mandatory they have to.
In this weather,
but.
But that's true because they had pulled up a guy the other day. That's true.
But yeah, if they were all a certain size and they all had a certain level of comfort and stuff like that, I think people would be more inclined to do it. Shout out to the original bus transportation pioneer, Joey Hugh, for the hop on, hop off buses. That was that idea was fantastic. It took some time and stuff, but if that kept going, it could have gotten to a really good place now. But hopefully we get back there where you have, the larger buses in terms of they go longer distances. Then you have the shorter ones that can go around town and do all those kinds of things. So people get more comfortable that if I work at a certain spot, across the other side of town, say Elgin Avenue, and I want to get over by Brackham's or whatever, there's a little bus that can take me on a route that gets me there and I don't have to worry.
Go ahead.
The thing is you can change the culture. The people might not like it because we're not used to it. And also people just might not the way that it is now might just not serve them in the way they feel like they need to be served.
I think if you make it well enough, people
if it was a bus lane and people could go straight through traffic. Yeah, you don't think people would hop on that bus?
We don't have no snow. We don't.
It would be no space. Yeah, it's but I mean, it can only happen on certain roads. But yeah, I mean, if you made we have 3 lanes in the highway. If one of those lanes are made specifically just for bus in the morning, some people will probably be inclined to not.
Yeah, I just think there's a point. I just think the point is to not incentivize it and to change the culture. You know what I mean?
Amy, we stand corrected. There is a route.
Oh no, we know that. We know you stand corrected.
No, I.
Hold on, wait.
But hold on. Before you go,
witnessing accountability.
There are very dangerous drivers.
Yeah.
They do some things, so I don't want to downplay that. Yeah, for sure. So
are we witnessing?
And then they give you a little bit of time, and depending on the location, it'll tell you how long it takes for you to.
What are you looking at? Are we looking at my phone? Keisha, tell us what you're looking at.
Because you gave it to me.
They have trackers on the buses?
Hold on. Yeah, they do. They do actually. Yeah.
I can't tell from this.
Yeah, tell us what you're looking at on the phone, Keisha.
I'm looking at the I'm going to say, bus route map. That's what I'm looking at from the Cayman Transport website.
Yeah.
Straight from the source, because I don't deal with gossip.
Quite detailed too.
You can cut us the check later.
Road is...
So you could see like the routes based on the different districts, and then it tells you every whatever minutes and whatever.
Tell us what the bus is like for West Bay, for example. What's the time frame?
They claim every 2 to 5 minutes, but I'll put that to the test and come back on and I don't know.
Give me some.
But no, see, it varies because 2 buses say 2 to 5 minutes, but there's one that comes every 50 minutes. So that I say it depends on like where you catching it from, that the timing will vary. See, I up in Cayman, Kai, I can't wait 30 minutes for the bus to come for me.
You can't have a bunch of buses run up there to catch up 1.5 people.
Give me this phone.
You better figure it out.
Can I see it?
Give me my phone.
You better figure it out because it's public transport, so you can't
So
tell me how and when
I think
to show up.
this is the point you gotta use that little 5-letter word there. I was.
That's the first thing I said. I said I stand corrected.
I was.
No,
I was wrong.
I don't know how much more you want to say, but yeah.
Can only go but so far when
But there's reform and improvements that can take place for sure.
So the app tells you, like, it shows that the bus is on the way, like coming.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I have
Hear him. That's what he heard.
So we don't know if that's true, but there is a bus route.
Did you ever have the app?
Yeah, because that's what you're looking at.
Did you ever
the
have
map.
the previous app with the hop off buses were a thing?
You could see the GPS.
Well, we could watch that bus come pull up to you. You'd be on that app. You see every single bus moving, grooving, vibing, sliding.
Are these in the bus stops?
I can't see. All right, no.
Why would you have a bus route that's not on the bus stop?
But how you know it's not
Y'all
there?
don't take the bus. The West Bay people who take West Bay bus, they knows.
Expert.
We don't know expert. You know what? We gonna
I'm just curious.
Get it.
yo.
We have to do a follow-up video of this.
Yo, Jay,
investigating.
We gonna all take the bus off for
I can do it. When he think I joking, I can do it from
Minister
West Bay.
Jay at soon time come back. You know.
But I kind of afraid because on my road they
hear
hit
about-
somebody already. You know?
Oh, God.
And that road
and that's the problem.
that road so busy.
You do one thing 7 years ago.
That wasn't 7 years ago.
I'm exaggerating. But just
That
how
was
you
just
exaggerating,
what they are.
you're not gonna use the bus now because they hit somebody one time.
I don't know. There was also a time they hit someone on a bike on purpose.
Yeah. Anyway, whoever got a public
How many
transport
regular
job,
people hit people?
Huh?
How many regular people driving cars hit other people?
I don't know, but I don't know. If the
you don't know that
coincidence
one.
that they're all bus drivers.
The vast majority of accidents are caused by people like you and me.
Yo, shout out to the East End husband.
I've
I
never
saw
People
it.
like who and me. My thing says zero claim. You bright.
I'm an angel, a road angel.
Thank you.
I saw a husband put sugar in the gas thing his wife. You saw
That's
that?
a lie.
Oh.
In Cayman?
Yeah.
He was.
On a men
from
right
East
now.
End too, and
On
stuff,
a men right now on a zero, you know.
Why you on a
Cause you
zero?
know why I'm about to bring up. No, finish the
So what
East
she
End
did?
thing.
She didn't let him use
Finish
it
the
that day.
East
That
End.
Nah, they separated money. She took some money out their account.
Oh, so he was just claiming it back and
Just put a little sugar in the tank, you know what I mean?
See that way.
But he got a court
prenup.
case off of it. But I think he got it like suspended or whatever. So he's good to go. He's got good character. Never had no convictions before, whatever. Just let him off. But
how she know him?
he think he admitted to it.
Oh.
Just a little get back, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I'm not cheap.
I was gonna say, what does that do for the car? I know that it's obviously not.
I think the bill was like
great.
$1,900.
Oh, that's actually not that bad. Then.
Yeah, I'm saying get a
Because
little
if
blind,
they
bro,
saved the
yeah.
motor, because I'm assuming the sugar might have been too thick to actually get pulled by the fuel pump. But
Look at your face.
I just want to know how much money she took.
I think the report said about 3,000 or so.
Oh no! We gotta do some more
paid about
damage.
half of that.
It was money.
We gotta do some more
He paid
damage.
2/3 of that
it was money
by
earmarked
mashing up
for
the
something.
car.
And what she doing stealing?
Emotional.
She took the money out of her joint
In a
account.
steal, I was just gonna say in a
Emotional.
stealing. My
Exactly,
money is
joint
your
account.
money. Get that
was that
prenup.
stealing?
What's the picture?
Get that. I say
No,
get
no,
that prenup.
Now the real question is what she's spending on.
Why you care that her money, that her priority?
You should've had a joint
You just said it was our money. You just said it was our money. Now it's her money.
It no longer our money when it leave the account. It is now mine in my hand.
Women in
what a
male
ras.
fields.
Woman in male field. What you say? Men is down. What you gonna say?
Men was
You
what?
say men at a zero. What we did to you know?
Oh no, specifically, but I mean just men making the headlines these days.
These
In
days.
terms of, you rate it all the time. But obviously there's a big case in the headlines. I don't know if you guys have heard of Lindsay Clancy, where she's on trial for murdering her 3 children. But we're watching in real time that her husband did it. So I'll wait for that.
Oh, okay. That sounds like I'm a true crime person. I've heard that one. So she's on trial now?
Yeah, currently, yeah.
But the defense is pushing the thing that he did it?
The defense.
He's on a trial.
The defense not pushing that he did it. The defense is just going through like the actual crime, and they're putting together.
He's just coming to this conclusion.
And they're putting together like a timeline based on his testimony and what he said and whatever, and they just kind of put in the story together. But like now that we're further in the trial, you can kind of see like the inconsistencies of like where he claims to be versus like where his electronics may have claimed to be, or like they going into the forensics of like Lindsay's body, like what she could actually physically do versus like, you know, all that kind of stuff.
So maybe they're not saying, their claim is not that he did it, but rather she
did not, correct.
Right. Which obviously the public is taking as he did it.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to say. She was too weak to do that much damage.
Well, he pushed her out the window.
That's exactly what she just said.
Allegedly. Because she was found outside, because it's alleged that she jumped to try to commit suicide. But like I say, as they go through.
Episode got pure.
So why they say?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I don't actually know anything about this.
No, I know. So that was ask.
Is this woman alive?
Yeah, in a wheelchair.
Okay.
She's on trial for murder.
But what did she say? So how she say she ended up in a wheelchair?
She hasn't said anything. They're all going based off of what the husband has said.
So she's giving no testimony about herself?
That's common.
She don't even know that she did it. Like right now, she going based off of what people have told her. She has yet to say anything. Like, an added thing to this too, because they're saying that she did it through. They were saying that she has postpartum depression and that she was like in a psychosis and that sort of stuff.
I didn't realize how serious that stuff was, because some parents want to kill their children in postpartum depression.
So that's what it's kind of like looking like right now. Like the husband framed the mother.
I actually didn't really realize like some mothers like really like actually think about.
Yeah, there needs to be a lot more information about what women go through like after childbirth.
Like I actually had a mother tell me that like when she was going postpartum, like she had these thoughts.
I think a lot of women go through it too and don't realize is what it is.
That's what it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which is so unfair.
Yeah.
People should have the right to understand a process before it happens. There's so much time to be educated on it for someone to help them through that. You're pregnant for 9 months. You know what's going to happen. Not everybody obviously goes through postpartum depression, but there's enough time to be educated on it to prepare, you know?
Yeah, that's why I can't rate deadbeat fathers too, bro. Like if you up close and personal and you see that for the 9 months, what that does to a woman's body, what they go through, and then you still don't want to afterwards, like I don't have no respect for that at all.
It's crazy.
Reasons I won't be having children. 1 and 10.
Me too, girl.
The one thing that you can agree on.
I had no children and still ended up with a deadbeat father in my life.
Amy, please.
Oh, no.
And it's not even from my children.
I can't
my
wait
pregnancy.
I sleep good.
Imagine.
I sleep in on the weekend.
Nah, deadbeat dads are they're impressive, man. They can get into your life. They
not in
like
your life like
residuals.
a deadbeat father.
Or the kid's life.
And y'all be co-signing them. I don't sound y'all be
Who
co-signing.
is y'all? They be co-signing them.
The male friends be co-signing them.
Oh
Yes.
And then the women too. Y'all
Women do.
Y'all women see them and be like, yo, you got 3 kids? 3 different mothers?
Here, have another one.
I was gonna
I
say,
know that
like,
one.
I mean, they had to get somebody pregnant.
Literally.
It's
true.
Anna not hear me telling her I not even my mother's second child, so I not gonna be your second baby mother.
Damn.
I'm so sorry.
That what you tell them?
Excuse me? I not have no more. That's what I tell them. The shop is
You
locked.
say 0. Done.
Speaking of babies,
Been there, done that.
why y'all don't talk about the run clubs, bro?
Run club? What kind of run club?
See, he on the lie, you know.
Oh,
The run clubs are covert operations.
For what?
oh well, yeah. Tell me. It sounds like something that I need to know.
More than fitness.
It's like a Tinder app, no?
That's what I heard. I don't know.
My son not
Oh,
going for no run.
I saw a video about that.
My son not going for
We
no run.
talking about the local run club?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
All of the run clubs?
Everybody just using it
They fronts, yeah.
to mingle.
They fronts, yeah.
Oh, I don't do none of the commingling I'm talking about.
Like the
So are we running in and going off in the bush?
the fight. Nah, I don't mean, have a little bit of decency, my boy. But yeah, you want to go for a run too? Yeah. All right, I'm just saying, if you single, you looking like that's just that's what I heard.
Go join a run club.
Yeah, join a run club. Sorry.
I'm so skeptical on her right now.
Shout to the run.
Funny.
Why you skeptical about it?
A run club?
Yeah, it's a social environment.
Are we going to?
You have to run a bunch of miles to find somebody.
Like what the fuck?
Then he hit you with the we can train for the 5K.
Oh my
I don't
God.
want to be here.
We can go
I don't want down at the
Better than a
5K. I
bar.
try and train for.
Oh,
It's better than a bar.
better than the bar.
I think so.
Why you say that?
True.
Because bear waste man be in bars.
Waste man can be in a run club too though.
Me, I don't know. I've never been, but I would think it's better than a bar.
Cause they're doing
It's
something
unhealthy.
healthy.
Yeah.
I think it's like
relating with something healthy.
it's wolves in sheep clothing sometimes because they can just like. Some of these guys versatile, bro. They catch you and women too, because women kind of.
I was gonna say, maybe take some notes. Cause I'm very
They be
naive.
plotting on people like Todd and Chris. You know what I mean?
And Keisha.
I said women. Women be plotting on you.
Oh, you don't know that.
Oh.
I'm a very attractive young lady.
Speak your truth. Speak your truth, queen.
People also just make a lot of poor decisions when they're intoxicated. So.
True.
Yeah, you got some waste guys out there that don't want to do nothing for a woman too.
Yeah, like open
And
the
just take advantage.
Like open the doors.
I was actually shocked. And I'm not gonna call no names or nothing like that. Give no timeline, but I was shocked when I thought there was somebody that I don't know personally, but I know of who's a prominent business entrepreneur on Island, has multiple businesses that we've all probably been to. I haven't heard his side.
Watching PCing it up.
I
man.
love it.
I have not heard his side. But one night, I've had like a lady come up to me. She was like, I guess she was going through her emotions or whatever, right? I was at the bar with my.
Why you have to downplay it like that?
why
She's
you
going through
downplaying
her
that, Chris?
emotions. You don't have emotions.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what happened.
Women emotions are important too, Chris.
I'm not saying her no, but
Sexist.
I never met her before in my life. And then she came up. She was obviously inebriated, but
It's victim blaming.
well, I mean, she probably wouldn't.
Chris, stop taking the loot. Please tell the story.
She would not come up to me sober.
Tell the story.
But she came up
Like
to
clockwork
me.
every
She
time.
came up to me asking about the food that we had at the bar, and I was like, "Sure, you go for it, whatever." And then she started complaining about, I just bought this guy 3 drinks and he didn't even offer me one or whatever. And then
You should have stopped.
I was like, this.
well, hold on, no, it's not what you think it is. So
Wait, did she come begging you for the food at your? Or she, because
no, but I offered her, like, you can try it, whatever. So it wasn't a situation where she was looking to gold dig or anything like that, which I found out afterwards. Oh God.
You just keep digging the hole before you get to the point.
because the
Story
stressing
time
me
with
out
Chris.
for you.
So anyways, she's complaining about this guy or whatever. And then she starts saying, she literally just out of the blue, like, broke down at the bar. Like, just broke down and was like, I just got out this 3-week relationship.
3 weeks.
Sorry. No. Relationship 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It was a 2-year relationship with the same guy.
Oh.
And I did everything. I paid for all of our trips. I paid for all of our dinners.
Swag.
Blah, blah, blah.
Swag.
Because she makes very good money. She has a very like high paying job, right? And then she's just pull out her phone, start showing me photos. I paid for this trip that we took so and so place, blah 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 blah. And I was like, God damn! And then when I saw the photo who it was, I was like,
Name and
in my mind, I'm like, oh, you didn't tell me so and so's a waste, man. I was like, in my head, I'm like, my head blew. Like sometimes you look at people and you think like they got it made, blah blah blah. But
Put on my mind.
I was like, damn.
You gonna save him?
But you know what? So, like Lana said, if you find
a donkey, you ride it.
that's do that.
You find
I could never in good conscience sit on there every woman paying. That's crazy. But anyways, she started,
She the fool.
damn.
Yeah, agreed.
She is the fool because you chose
We
to
didn't
do
have to say
that.
it. We didn't have to say it. Todd, you agree too? Yeah, Todd. Yeah, get Todd on record. Todd
Well,
agrees. Yeah.
I
What did
mean,
he do? Oh, you're just saying because he let her pay for all that stuff.
See,
He just took full advantage.
He took advantage of her.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know his
And
side
then,
of the story.
like, well, I don't know his side, but according to her, she paid for all the vacation. and these are not cheap
According
trips.
to her.
Big say.
But yo, let me ask you this though: as someone who came up to you randomly at the restaurant and started spilling their heart out, does she sound stable too?
What?
Victor,
Yo!
you weaponizing female emotion. Victor, you weaponizing female emotion.
Yo.
You don't answer him.
Yo.
Victor.
But yeah, she was having a real moment because like she was feeling because she was like, you know, I'm XX8. I don't want to give her age up, but she's young. She's like early 30s. I'm XX age. I'm never gonna find a never. You know, she was really going through it. Like I could see she was having like a real moment. And
So you know the guy? You didn't call the guy? Yo, my girl, she out here too.
no, I don't know him like that. I know who he is, and I know like we've, you know.
Oh, y'all know each other. All right.
But like no, we.
Probably play fly.
I've never spoken to him before in my life. I've never spoken
I'm
to
not
him
saying
before.
that you can't like spend your money on men and all that kind of stuff, but it's like for me, like you have to know the intention, like what's going on behind
He
it.
said I was on a. You have Bubbles calling me.
About what?
But your
Bubbles
comment.
need to come
Yes, you was ain't gonna buy him
Bubbles
gas.
need come see me, right? Because if you can't have, but I never said, you know what? Let me not.
I just want to draw you. I'm sorry. Continue.
Let me not hash that out.
You the same one that's
Bubbles need to come and see me. And I ask
you
a
know what you want to
question
see?
and I address the question as it was asked. If someone and I are dating, that's different. But you courting and getting to know me, if you can't even buy your own gas, then you can't do nothing over here.
Yeah, I think
Period.
like if you're giving something to somebody, it shouldn't be because that person like absolutely like can't live without it.
Right.
But, like-
but being in
Because
a
it's, like,
relationship is different. Like,
Kindness.
But like 2 years and you're
a
not
long time.
contributing to like even
According to
dinner.
her.
right.
to her.
Well, yeah, but that's
You
what
know?
I'm saying. You gotta know the
And
intent.
then obviously,
behind whatever
obviously
I'm
she's
doing.
a very giving person, right? I could kind of tell like she likes to give. I think that's probably her love language is to like probably she likes to give. That's what I assume from the way that she spoke. I think that's probably one of her love
There's
languages.
there's no way she's with someone for 2 years and they don't cover no.
Nothing. Like,
So
And if that's the case, then you are the problem.
because you can't discern to see that somebody using
Right.
you, then
Low self-esteem.
you deserve to be used.
I gotta be careful though, because people be coming up to me now. They be listening and stuff. So maybe she might know me and come.
well, I don't know, but I mean. But she genuinely seemed like she's a very giving person. And he seems like he was just there for the...
But see, I do not support all women because
But she walked away from
Edit point.
no, because see, like that to me is a pick me. I don't want nobody to pick me. If you got options, go pick them.
Exactly.
I am the option.
but-
So if you could pick, then go pick them. But I not pick me.
I don't know the entire story of the relationship, so we can't be making them kind of assumptions about people.
Yeah,
Right? I'm only knowing from a vulnerable moment when she was drunk. That's all I know, and that's all we know. So we don't know everything to say.
No, I know, but I'm just even with you telling me that 2 years and you telling me that you were footing the bill, he had need to prove to me that he was unemployed.
I got you, Todd.
Unemployed?
I got you, Todd.
Why I paying for everything?
The man was employed. I'm telling you, he's an entrepreneur.
So that make it
Multiple
worse.
businesses.
That make it worse.
Time out.
We're like, 140 now? 150?
2 hours.
Todd,
Okay, time to turn the lights off.
Todd, give me the face. You
Giving
want
the alert.
to take us out?
Todd say he want to go home.
Since you
Oh,
brought us-
I don't know the little spiel.
you know how to do a spiel? Just
I don't know how to do the little spiel.
Amy, thank you for joining us. Brave in the chair. Thank you for doing battle in the comments. Chris, good before we out here. Go to Toronto.
Yeah, we playing right now, Boston. Let's
Oh,
go.
that's why you kidded out.
I'm always kidded out.
Keisha in the final comments. We out here.
Go summer.
Go summer.
It's like the last week.
Last couple of weeks.
It's like the last week.
Thank you for joining us. You know that spiel, whatever it is. It's the Link Up Podcast.